I am the one and the chief. I am Captain Zaza. Welcome to Zaza's Hutt. You can call me Nick or Piney. Don't care.
Nick or Piney? You mean Penny?
Nick or Penny. Don't care. I took a gummy, okay? Don't
call
care.
me Rob or Robbie. Anything else is unacceptable.
I'm Mom.
And Mom. And then right here, we have Izzy Busy. Woo! Also known as the Stinker.
But only Isabella when
yeah.
she's in trouble.
So yeah, this is
She'll
our
be
podcast.
joining us for the podcast a lot.
This is our podcast where we sometimes get high and sometimes don't. We just talk about mostly nerdy shit, but just basically anything we really want to talk about. Is that it? I feel like that covers everything. Oh, did you want to? Oh wait, no, you wanted to do that when you start the channel.
Do what?
Do what?
You wanted to do
I don't
what?
remember.
Go
ahead, do
channel. The Lego. You wanted to talk about.
Oh, I might be doing a Lego channel.
Yeah, but you were saying you wanted to wait until you start that channel, so.
Yeah. That's for future. Anyway, today we're doing hot takes on superheroes. Also, the wait between episode 1 and 2 is because of the camera, not because of anything else. Just saying.
Yeah. We originally.
Mom invested in a nice camera for this.
She did.
You're welcome.
Miss Moneybank.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah, our first episode we actually did record with a camera, but the audio and camera video was totally desynced and
You
really
guys will
hard.
see it on the channel.
Yeah, and it was really I remember
It won't because I put 007 gameplay.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, that's why we did that, because they were desynced and we really couldn't get them to sync because I actually tried to resync them, but they were desynced in different ways at different parts. So it was just
It was horrible.
Yeah. So we've got a camera
We
with
did
a
at
mic.
least save it by just putting 007 gameplay.
Exactly. But this is how the pod will usually be. We will have a
Going
camera
forward.
and a mic.
Yes.
Will be at this table.
Is episode 2 kind of technically
wait a
the
minute.
official episode 1?
Hold on. Or we will be split screen from
screen.
from
Oh yeah.
from mid-August to mid-December. We will be split screen because Nick will be in LA
I'm going to LA, y'all.
for 4 months.
I'm gonna become a big writer director, guys. Watch, it's gonna happen. A couple of years from now, you'll see my movies in the theaters, and I'll be the biggest fucking name in Hollywood.
He's going to LA to kick off his
Not really.
future. So,
But I will be trying to be big.
Hey, he's got confidence.
he'll be
I'm
fine.
hyped.
He's definitely going to make it.
But yeah, we're doing hot takes on superheroes today.
I got some steamy ones.
What we've decided whenever we do list type things, especially if it's more vague, like just what are your hot takes on superheroes? We're not going to have them in any certain order, like, oh, this is my biggest hot take and my least biggest hot take. So therefore, we're allowed to do multiple parts on this if we want, if we think of more hot takes later down the road, or we can't get to all of our current hot takes in one episode.
Facts. And I've got a lot, so I don't think we are going to get all of them.
So who wants to start?
I can start. Everyone looked at me, so that's because we all want to hear Nick's hot take.
Okay, what's your hot take?
Okay. Which one should I start with?
Yeah, you do have to think that you might not fit all the good ones in one episode.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. All right, I'll start with this one. The Mask should be as popular, if not more popular, than The Boys and Invincible. Put some respect on the man's name.
You're adding it. You're like making a show of it.
Yeah.
The Mask. I feel like when we do our hot takes, me and Mom should say agree or disagree.
That's fair.
Like the other two people.
Yeah. Do you want me to make my case first?
Yeah.
Yeah, make your case.
Okay, so people would probably be like, "Oh, the movie with Jim Carrey, it was pretty good, but on the level of those, no, you're wrong." See, you probably don't know about the comics. I've read the original comics. Cinema. The original comics are this amazing idea of basically turning Looney Tunes into like a horrific, like realistic situation. Like, what if someone got killed in a Looney Tunes way, IRL? Insane. I'm pretty sure at one point he like literally shoves a like piece of a car into someone's like mouth, and it literally goes into them, and it's like super brutal and gory as hell. But it's like a very Looney Tunes coded but gory death, basically.
Yeah. They're like, when they drop pianos, what if real life?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. And there's just so many like fun, interesting ideas they go and do with this idea too, though. The whole idea of like the kind of classic, this mask is all corrupting, like anybody that gets their hands on it, even if they're a good person, will end up kind of listening to the mask more and more and going insane and just going on massacres, basically just killing a bunch of people.
Anyone who gets on the mask? Anyone who gets the mask?
Yeah, and it's so well. See, that's the thing. It's super interesting, because every like iteration of the story is a new person getting the mask. And so the first version is like this guy that I'm pretty sure like went to the military, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've read the comics, so I might get some things wrong. But he like went to the military, and he's like kind of psychotic. And then when he gets the mask, he just starts going on like an absolute brutal mayhem rampage, like killing people that have wronged him, like in his life, throughout his life. Instead of like, do anything for good. No, he just immediately is like, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of people that wronged me, and then he just starts losing it from there and going absolutely insane. And the fucking coolest part about it, I don't remember how exactly, but I think I remember. He had a girlfriend or wife, I can't remember which one. He had a girlfriend or wife, and he was also either abusive or just like, I think he was just straight up abusive, if I remember. And she ends up leaving his ass, and then he goes on a bunch of like this whole rampage and like killing a bunch of cops and stuff. And then when he ends up in a hotel room and takes the mask off again, guess who's there? The girlfriend. And she gets the mask. She puts that shit on, and then he goes, "Bye-bye, sucker."
That's actually hilarious.
It's cinema, dude.
Bye-bye, sucker.
It's so cinema, though, because she does it so that she can end his rampage. And then I think
she's a hero.
Yeah, and she is, because then she takes it off and gives it to a detective and tells him to not put on the mask and stuff like that, and like it's evil.
He obviously does.
He doesn't believe it. He eventually puts the mask on, and that's the next character, is the detective.
Don't put on the mask, it's evil. And he goes, well, I have to investigate that.
And see, the detective is even more interesting, because the detective is actually like a pretty good person, and he tries to use the mask's powers for good. But since it's a corrupting mask, as the story goes on, he starts to do more like unhinged shit and stuff, until he eventually realizes that like even he can't handle the pull of the mask. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember, his story literally ends with him burying the mask in his basement, because he's like, this mask is just evil and no one should have it. It's so cinema. And I haven't even brought up fucking, what's his name, Walter, I'm pretty sure his name's Walter. It's this big fucking mafia guy, behemoth motherfucker that just does not fuck around. This dude literally takes a knife and he like carves into his face. No reaction, light work. He doesn't give a fuck. Nothing phases him. And then these are all spoilers. We probably should have said that earlier, but yeah. Oopsie. But it's so fucking cinema, because there's one
spoiler in the title.
Yeah. It's so cinema because at one point I'm pretty sure, if I remember, the girlfriend of the original guy that eventually killed him with the mask eventually gets the mask again, and then she kind of starts losing it and stuff, and then eventually she and Walter have literally a standoff where Walter is trying to fight him and shit, and Walter is like this inhuman motherfucker too. Like, he can withstand crazy shit, and you're like, what is this guy? What is he made of? What's happening? Mm-hmm. Yeah, without the mask. The most interesting shit happens. She's like, fine. After a while of fighting him, she takes the mask off, and she's like, fine, fuck you want the mask? Take it. Throws it at him. It literally hits his chest and falls on the ground. And I can't remember. I don't think. Oh, that's right. I think at one point he was chasing someone else with the mask, but didn't show interest in the mask at all. Like they tried to give it to him or whatever, and he didn't show interest. Then at this point, when he and the girlfriend are fighting and she gives it to him, he grabs the mask and puts it on his face. And it's just this fucking amazing panel of he puts the mask on and stands there and the mask just slips off. It doesn't even affect him at all.
He's too rotten for it.
It literally can't even, it can't even give him powers or anything. You're just like, what the fuck? Who is this man?
He's too rotten.
Is it,
He's too rotten for it.
It's so fucking cool.
Is it Odin?
He's a too rotten of a human for it.
It could be. It could be.
Is it Odin?
I don't think it's ever, that's the point. It's literally never revealed, as far as I know, unless the newer comics revealed it, but it's never revealed what Walter is or why he's this way. It's left as a mystery, and it's so
The only thing
cool.
I know is from the
Walter
movies.
has aura. We talk about aura farming, bitch. The biggest aura farmer in the block is motherfucking Walter. Billy Butcher ain't got shit on, bruh.
Oh,
Billy
okay.
Butcher ain't got shit
I was
on.
about to be like, are we trying
Homelander
to sell
ain't
the
got shit on,
mask
bro.
or trying to sell Walter?
Fucking Invincible ain't got shit on, bro.
You think Walter...
Krieg? Wait, that was his name? Krieg? Wait, what was his name? The guy that was like...
That was Krieg, wasn't it?
No, I think Krieg is one of his buddies that's trying to help him take over the world. What was... Thrag.
Thrag, yeah.
Thrag ain't got shit on him. I'm saying it. That's another hot take. Thrag ain't got shit on him. Well, Walter got more aura.
For real.
You're gonna have a bunch of people looking up Walter now.
The hell yeah.
A lot of people saying, looking up the mask, Walter, Google search.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when people go to look up it'll say mask Walter. And then it'll be like, that's not what I was going to type in. Why is this here? And it's just because it's now a common search. That's how much sway this podcast has with 2
Facts.
subscribers.
This is fact. This is fact.
Subscribe and
Gotta
like,
change
y'all.
the world
Anyway.
before I even get that way.
Anyway, so me and Mom, do we agree?
I agree.
Quick question. Reading the comics, at least as far as that you've read them, was Norse mythology involved, or was that just a Jim Carrey movie thing?
I'm pretty sure that was a Jim Carrey thing, because it never really explains
'cause
where the
in the-
mask came from. It's just this weird, mysterious artifact.
Okay.
Basically.
Because I remember in the movies, it's Loki made the mask.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Well-
why it's Looney Tune-ish and tricky and...
And that's the thing, is it might have gone in that direction in the comics, because after the first 3 to 4 stories, it started to go into more of a Jim Carrey one, because they were like, oh, the movie's popular, let's just follow that. The next story after the girlfriend is a group of a bunch, just a group of teenagers that all get their own time with the mask, and most of it is just more so played for comedy and goofs. Kind of like the Jim Carrey movie.
To be fair...
And I was like, I like this story. It was still pretty good. I liked the story, and I'm pretty sure Walter comes back. Oh yeah, I think that's what happens. He's not interested in the mask at all when the girlfriend tries to give it to him. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. What? Why are you trying to give that to me? Then I think one of the kids tries to give it to him, and then he tries it on, and then it just doesn't affect him at all. So,
Well, I like the Mask movies. I've heard that they're not extremely accurate to the comics,
yeah,
but I do enjoy them.
yeah.
And I really like when the dog gets the mask, which
Oh,
was my
that's
favorite
so cool
part.
when the
Yeah.
dog gets a mask.
Yeah.
But I do really like the idea in Jim Carrey's. I like the idea that they kind of tried to do the comic book, passing the mask to different people, but
Yeah,
it was
Jim Carrey had
but it was in
control.
the same family.
But Jim Carrey had control when he had the mask on. He didn't turn evil.
I don't remember a lot from it.
He
so.
didn't.
I thought it
And
was
he
kind of
had
making
his
him
dog
crazy.
go. That's why the dog was on the hunt for that mask for him. Because anyone else that got a hold of the mask used the power for bad. Jim Carrey didn't do that.
I honestly don't remember that, but I do remember that Jim Carrey's family are the ones that all pass the mask around. Like
Yeah,
Jim
they
Carrey,
did.
his wife, his baby, his
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Which the baby and the dog is hilarious.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea that in the comics it's random people. It's being passed around the world to other people. I
Yeah.
think that's a little bit more interesting personally.
Yeah.
The family dynamic in the Jim Carrey one is just kind of fun,
Yeah.
but the comics sound more interesting.
It's fair.
So I would agree.
Interesting.
So I would give it an agree. Okay, so who's going next now? That's me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mom's got one of the best, so I mean, fair, valid.
Spider-Man is kind of a huge asshole because he did one really bad thing, in my opinion.
Oh.
And that's...
Are we talking about a specific iteration or
This
just
is
all
a
Spider-Man?
little bit
Pretty much all
surprising.
Spider-Man. They're huge dicks because they did one thing that kind of pisses me off in every single iteration.
Okay.
It's in almost every iteration.
Mm-hmm.
Aunt May is almost one of the last people to find out he's Spider-Man almost every time. And I feel like that's a huge dick move to do to the person that's basically your mom that's raised you.
Mm-hmm.
She has Green Goblin busting down their entire apartment and her screaming and fire and everything, not knowing it's because my adopted son is Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can see your point.
Like almost having a heart attack. Like, why is Green Goblin here? It's like, well, if you knew he was Spider-Man, then it wouldn't be as much of a shock. You'd still be like shocked that it's happening, but
Yeah.
you'd be like, well, I know why he's here though.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same thing with Bruce Wayne being Batman. Alfred raised him, but is not his real father. And Alfred is literally the first person to know.
Yeah, it's like if he never told Alfred. Yeah.
So that's like equal. When Spider-Man doesn't tell Aunt May, it's equal to Bruce keeping it from Alfred.
I see what you're
and
saying.
Alfred's like the last person to find out.
Damn, that's a really good point.
True.
Is there any iterations of the story that give like a reason why he doesn't tell her, or no?
It's supposed to protect her.
The reasons are, I was going to say most
Okay.
of the time the reason is it's to protect her, which I find so stupid because she gets put in danger anyway.
Yeah, it's like if you told her,
If you told her,
Told?
pay me money.
$50.
$50. Yeah.
if you told her, she'd probably have a lot more ways to be able to protect herself, and she'd probably be ready if a villain showed up. Like, he could be like, Aunt May, I'm Spider-Man, and you need to be prepared in case villains do ever try and come for you. I mean, I feel like that makes sense. Especially with his Iron Man hookup, he probably could have been like,
Literally?
hey, Tony, I told my Aunt May, you need to give her some weaponry she can defend herself with. Boom.
There are some iterations that say, oh, it's to protect her, which I think is BS in every iteration. But also, on top of that, it's because Uncle Ben died while I was being Spider-Man, and I chose revenge against a villain instead of saving Ben's life or something. So then if I tell her, then she's going to blame me as Spider-Man for Ben's death. And I'm like, that's the only time where I feel like it's kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't, while the wound is still fresh, if he tells her, it's more likely she'll just be really pissed off at him.
He never tells her though.
Yeah. And I could see that being...
In almost every iteration, too, Aunt May just ends up, like, finding the spider suit and being like, oh, I guess he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, literally.
He doesn't usually come to her and say, I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah. Why is it always like she also reveals it, like, on her deathbed, too? Like, if she's about to die, she's like, by the way, I know you're Spider-Man. T. Her fucking dies immediately after.
Yeah, to be fair... That doesn't happen a whole lot, the deathbed thing. That happened in the PlayStation game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But they did that
in
scene
the movie?
amazing in the...
I thought it happened in the movie, too, where she found out, maybe I'm
I remember the movie.
Okay.
In the movie, she did get mad at him for a little bit because she kind of blamed him for Ben a little bit.
Yeah.
And then she was like, later, she was like, I love you no matter what.
Yeah.
You know.
Valid.
And I think it's great that you're Spider-Man. Great! You're a good guy.
It's great. Like fucking Tony.
So my Spider-Man hot take, to be more precise, is basically, I think that Spider-Man is so good in every single way, but him not telling Aunt May as one of the first people to find out is such a huge dick move that it kind of brings like how much I like Peter Parker the person down a little bit. That's my hot take.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was in charge
This
of
is coming from a
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man fan, y'all.
yes, if I was in charge of Spider-Man, I would make Aunt May like his Alfred, where she's like one of the first to find out.
Yeah. No, that'd actually be cinema. Oh my god, dude. And you could also have some super unique stories because, like, we've been watching Batman the Animated Series recently. You could literally have, like, stories where Spider-Man's in trouble and then Aunt May comes to save him. And she's the reason he's saved.
Dude, what about situations
Cinema.
where, like,
Peak.
in the early days, she's like one of the only people that knows. So he gets hurt real bad by a really dangerous villain like Green Goblin, and he needs help.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not going to call anyone that doesn't know, so he's going to call Aunt May.
Yup.
So then she has to drive up to wherever Spider-Man decides to swing to for her to pick him up. And he's getting in her car like all bandaged up and bloodied and stuff.
Yeah.
And she has to drive him somewhere and help him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a dick move on Peter's part that makes Peter slightly less likable, and it gives Aunt May nothing to do.
That's what I'm saying.
She has nothing to do but sit around and be mom.
That's what I'm saying.
She doesn't get any cool source material or story.
That's true.
But if she knows he's
She's
Spider-Man
barely there.
from the very beginning, in the early days, she's going to help him a lot if he's in danger, like, heavy.
Mm-hmm.
She might even do a tiny bit of, like what MJ does sometimes,
Yeah,
like
little
slight investigative work. Being like, oh, I found something out, Peter.
That'd be so sick.
And Peter would probably be mad that she's doing that, but
Yeah.
it's Aunt May. She's going to probably do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, probably. Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I brought up the Batman the Animated Series.
That's
I'm like,
another-
I immediately think of the episodes where Alfred saves Batman. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that would be so cool.
that's what I was going to say. It would actually make Aunt May... Everyone loves Aunt May already. People would love her even more if she actually had things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if she knew he was
Facts.
Spider-Man early on, she'd have a lot to do.
Okay, facts.
True.
Facts.
So agree and agree?
Agree, yeah, big agree.
Yeah!
Are we cooking?
To
We're
be
cooking
fair,
with these
I
hot
thought
takes so
about that,
far.
and I was
this
like-
is 2 for 2, I feel like.
In my mind, that was more of a hot take on I don't think anyone talked about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of why I felt like it's a hot take, because it's not really discussed.
No, I agree.
But I
I've
think
never
if a
even
lot of
thought
people
about
discussed
honestly.
it, then it probably wouldn't be much of a hot take.
Mm-hmm. No, it's literally never even entered my mind. Like, I've never thought about that idea. But now that you bring it up, I'm like, yeah, it kind of bothers me now. I'm like,
Yeah, you're
wait, why has that not been changed, bro?
The way to put it perfectly is Bruce not telling Alfred.
Yep.
It's the
Yep.
same equivalent.
No, that's why I was like, oh my god, wait, your point is so good.
Yeah. All right, Mom's turn.
Yep. Big hot take. We didn't share most of our hot takes, but there is
This
one
one
we did share.
and it
And
was
Mom's was
getting hotly debated
We-
before the podcast
yeah.
started.
We were already having a conversation. We
To
were
be
like,
fair,
wait, we need to
we
say
have
this.
to stop
We need
and
to
talk
chill out
on.
real
To
quick.
preface
Yeah.
what was just said, we don't share our hot takes before the pod. It was
No.
just Mom was like,
She was
what
struggling to come up
exactly
with
is a hot
takes.
take? and
Yeah,
stuff,
like
Yeah.
So we were trying to help her. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what came up is the fact that I love the game Justice League.
No, Suicide Squad.
I mean, Suicide Squad. I meant Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad. I love the game.
Yeah.
I love the game. And
Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
that's my hot take. Which I'm sure a lot of you are like, oh my god, right now, because I've heard so many crybabies about this game, and it's so irritating to me. Yes, crybabies. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-oh, all the gamers online. She called us crybabies!
Listen, the game was very fun. I played Harley Quinn most of the time. I did play a couple of other characters, but Harley Quinn was my main character. I played many hours. I think I'm almost to the end. But
okay.
not yet.
Yeah.
But I'm just almost.
Okay.
But like, I can't even tell you how many hours. And I know all the complaints about it, or a lot of them. I know a lot of them, like the biggest ones anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's starting with paywalls
Yeah.
right?
I think that. Wasn't that
It
what
started
was?
with paywalls, and then they changed it and took the paywalls out because everybody complained,
Yeah.
which I didn't disagree with that.
Well, it didn't.
I didn't think it should have started that
technically
way.
didn't start with that either because the backlash was before the game released, and then they changed it before it released.
Okay, but it was going to start with paywalls, and there was a
gonna
lot of
yeah, it was
backlash.
started.
live service.
That's when the
Type thing.
backlash
That's
started.
what I
yeah.
mean. Is
Yeah.
there was a lot of complaining, and so they changed it,
Yeah.
and I agreed with that. I don't disagree with all the backlash on that.
Yeah.
And then, so they got rid of that before it started, which was good. But then everybody complained about the price, right?
Well, the complaining about the price was more to do with the fact that there was still some live service stuff in the game that you could purchase, but it wasn't. It was cosmetic only.
Yeah.
Right, which to me is
People
like,
were mad though because it's kind of normal practice in gaming now that if you release a $60 game and it's releasing with like a bunch of cosmetics, that you should be able to unlock those by just playing the game for free.
well then
because
why
you've
aren't
already-
they? Well then
because
why
you've
aren't
already
they
paid.
screaming about Marvel Rivals? Why do I not hear the same
No,
crybabies
Mom,
going?
it's
We
because-
have to pay for the skins in Marvel with our
Mom,
real money.
No, it's because
No, it's
Marvel
'cause-
you don't pay for to play it.
Yeah. Rivals is free. That's why.
You download
So
and
they're-
play
But,
Marvel.
their
but wait,
argument-
but hold on. Stop for 1 second. When I play the game, I only paid $5, so I have
It
no
was on a
reason
deep
to
sale.
cry. No reason.
But the reason
Oh,
it
yeah,
goes on
it's
those
good.
deep sales is because it wasn't successful.
Okay, well, and anyone else
To be fair.
anyone else that was interested in playing the game can play it for $5 and stop crying. That's my whole point
the
in
people who were
this.
playing it for $5, I don't think are crying.
I'm sure they're
all
the
of-
same
all-
gamers.
No, most of all the crying, the people.
Sorry.
More like
audience are gonna be like,
more like
what the fuck?
more like gamers. Am I right?
Whoa!
Anyway, we support
was
the
a
LGBT. By the way,
Yes,
he's
we
an idiot.
do. We are supporters.
I support LGBT. By the way, I'm an idiot.
But anyway, but people who are getting it for a deep discount that were interested in playing it and didn't mind those things are not the ones complaining.
How do you know? Did you talk to him?
Well, I mean, Mom, most of the people that were complaining didn't buy it, and that's why it wasn't
Yeah,
successful.
he's saying that people that were complaining, yeah, most of them didn't buy it, and they're not interested in buying it because they were like all of these problems. They were like, we're just not, I don't want to buy it. By this point as well, I assume
okay,
they
well,
probably
then let
forgot
me
about it.
ask you this. Here's another, I guess, something else that comes to mind when I think about that. Buying a game and having to pay for cosmetics for things in the game.
Yeah.
And they were complaining about those two things. How many people complained about the exact same combination in GTA 5?
I don't think
You had to
GTA
buy shark cards.
No, you're thinking of online. GTA 5
You also
story
didn't
mode
have to
didn't
buy
have-
shark
I'm
cards.
talking about online. That's where most people played.
Yes, but like Rob said, yeah, you could technically still earn everything through just playing in online mode. But yeah,
No, you couldn't.
it was incentivized to get shark cards.
You could not earn everything through game mode or online mode.
You could.
No, you could not.
Yeah, there
I
was-
can't tell you the amount of money I spent on your two shark cards and mine when y'all were little
Why
kids.
are you ratting me?
Okay, to be fair, Mom, that's because when the game...
Because we wanted a certain kind of skin on the car or a certain car or
That's because
this or
it was
that.
the quickest way to get it.
Yeah, and at the
No,
The biggest
Without
thing, Mom,
grinding.
at the time was because as well, at that time when the game first released online mode, they didn't even have heists. So you only had missions that would give you like,
And
what,
drugs.
$3,000 or something per mission?
it was
and it's
ridiculous.
Like, whoa, it's going to take me a fucking century to get even to $500,000.
Yeah, and they also didn't
That's what-
have buying properties to sell drugs.
Yeah,
which
also
ended
that.
up being the best way to farm money.
Yeah.
The whole game.
But
Yeah.
my point being is it's the same difference in my opinion, because it would take you so long to make any kind of money to have a single solitary cosmetic in
I see what you're
GTA
saying.
5 Online.
It was very incentivized.
But did I hear a bunch of people whining? No, I didn't. And you had
That's
to buy
GTA
that
Online.
game. You had to buy that game full price.
I'm pretty sure there were people, although I will say I don't think it was as loud as Suicide Squad.
No, it was not.
Though I do know people definitely did, but yeah, it wasn't as loud.
It was not as loud. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Other games are allowed to do that, but
Yeah.
for some reason, Suicide Squad wasn't.
I think as well, I think that's part of why though as well is because there's a story mode with GTA 5, so you're getting story mode and online, but a lot of people were mainly buying it for story mode, and story mode wasn't effective at all by any microtransactions or anything. There wasn't even a DLC, which everyone was actually kind of mad about. People wanted a DLC, like a new map maybe, or like new missions even in story mode. But they didn't.
That's just one of my examples of how that's pretty. I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now, but it's like,
Well, I think a better example would be GTA 6, because there's a lot of people that complained about Suicide Squad that would then now be licking the boots of Rockstar and go, oh yes, I will pay $100 for your game so I can unlock the shops. Give me your boot so I can lick it more.
that's another thing I was going to bring up. I hear rumblings of people speaking like that. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You don't even know if the game is going to be as good as GTA 5 was.
yeah.
And you're going to pay $100 to play it?
Yeah, literally haven't even revealed gameplay yet.
Mm-mm.
And they're like, yes, I'll pay $100, and yes, it'll be all digital. I don't care about physical. You can control the market. I love you, Rockstar. Oh, keep bending me over.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. And it's the same, probably a lot of it's the same gamers that are whining about Justice or about Suicide
sure.
Squad.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because, yeah, Suicide Squad wasn't the most anticipated game, basically, of all time. Because let's be real, that's basically what GTA 6 was. I'll say
I don't think it is
I don't know if it
anymore.
really is now. We'll see. A lot of people I've heard are still
Is
buying
that a hot
it.
take?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm very not excited, and here's my
My excitement has definitely fallen off the edge.
Yep. I'll say this about GTA 6. I will be absolutely shocked if it does not come out a buggy, glitchy fucking mess. Think about it. They're charging you $100 to unlock more shops and cosmetics. They're giving you no way to have a physical, which means on stuff like Sony, on PlayStation, the only way you can get a refund is if it's such a fucking mess that Sony themselves goes, okay, we're going to have to give a bunch of refunds out if people want them. So they're blocking your way of refunding the game. And they're controlling the market and everything. And they haven't even released a single gameplay trailer yet.
And
That's
it's taking over a decade just to make a game. That to me is a little terrifying. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
how much crap are you putting in this game? How much are you trying to just shove into this game that you can't make work right over a 10-year span?
Yeah.
That's kind of scary to me.
has it been 10 years?
If
I'm
it
pretty
hasn't,
sure
it's been damn close.
Well, in
Sure,
terms of
since-
when it's been in development, I'm not sure. Because I know it didn't go into development immediately
I was
after
gonna
5.
say.
So,
It's been damn close.
I was going to say because they did run
been a long
it
time.
Look it
too
up.
after 5.
I'll look it up.
Also,
But anyway, her
said
hot
they're-
take was about suicide.
I'm going to say this really quick since we're on this subject because I have real feelings about this. And I'm a huge GTA 5 fan. So I have serious feelings about this GTA 6 crap that's coming out. Okay.
Apparently around 2018, so it was about 8 years ago is when...
Close enough! A decade ago. Okay. This one more thing. There's one more thing to... Now you're making me lose my
Sorry.
concentration.
What was your thing?
I was being
You
nice
had
and quiet.
one thing. I was making a funny.
It's gone.
Anyway, point being, I will pay the 100 gladly. Please,
And my
Rockstar.
one more thing before I... Don't
She
let me
locked in.
forget.
Locked in.
My one more thing is, I have memory problems, by the way. My one more thing is it Rockstar that's saying they spent $3 billion to produce this game, to make this game?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, because it's the
And
core
so-
that it is taken.
They're trying to find every single angle they can to like profit 100 times over on this.
Facts.
And that didn't even put a dent in their pocket from GTA 5's profits.
Yep.
Case none of you knew that, they made over 10 billion with a B, big boy $billion
Yep.
off GTA 5 in profit.
Mm-hmm.
So this $3 billion little thing that they did didn't even put a dent in their pocket. So
Facts.
just saying,
This is
it's
facts.
a lot for everyone to think about.
They also
But the
continue to make
shareholders-
billions off.
I don't care about them.
They also continue to make money off of online. Online's not over or anything. In fact,
Oh,
I
it's
keep
not over.
fucking seeing trailers for a new fucking expansion for online, and I'm like, where's the 6? Where's 6 gameplay? Where's 6 gameplay? Oh, more online DLC? Cool. Where's 6
We
gameplay?
have 5 online gameplay.
What the fuck? Oh, bruh. It's so stupid.
So the same gamers that had little crybaby fits over Suicide Squads pay for this cosmetic or whatever. I want to hear some serious screaming
Facts. Facts.
and moaning and groaning and crying like big fat babies
No bootleg.
about GTA 6. Because what they're doing is going to be the biggest ripoff of the century.
Facts.
So,
You want
plus-
to pay extra money just to walk into a shop and get a new outfit?
Plus,
You
who's
didn't have
say-
to do that in GTA 5, but in GTA 6, that's going to be the protocol.
Plus, they're trying to profit hugely off of this, so who's to say they're not going to add maybe a season pass to the story mode? Who's going to say they're not going to add other microtransactions like, oh, you want that t-shirt? $5, please.
You want that car?
The
$10.
Ultimate
I think
Editions did not say, oh, you'll get all the content. They said, here's some shops. That's suspicious.
I think
Just saying.
I think it's more likely that they would lock cars or apartment complexes and stuff.
Deluxe Edition
Exactly.
should never include anything that was free in the last version of the game. Shops were free to walk into, every single one of them, in the last version of the game,
In the last game, yeah.
in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Now, anything that was free in that game should continue to be free for the next version and the version after and the version after. If they start making you pay for things that you didn't have to pay for in last season, you're getting ripped off. Last season meaning last game. Sorry, that's my way of making a
Mom
point.
uses silly words. But
It's my
it's all
way of
right.
making a
She's
point.
making
Just
point.
follow me. If you're a real gamer, you're going to have a big issue with these things, and you're not going to be a
Facts.
little,
gamer.
a little.
Fake.
What do you call it? A fan? A little. What do you call that? A suck up?
A bootlicker.
A bootlicker?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want, I'll give you any money you want. No, I will not.
Rockstar Squire.
Okay, but that had nothing to do with my hot
Anyway,
take.
Suicide Squad.
It was a fun tangent.
It was a excellent game. I had a lot of fun with it.
Facts.
If you didn't get it because you didn't like the price of the game, or you didn't like the fact that whatever, I don't even know what all the complaints would be, because they got rid of a lot of stuff people complained about.
Well, there was pricing, there was the structure of like the season passes and unlocking characters. There was the
Okay, but
gameplay.
just let that go.
There was
Just
the
don't even
gameplay.
bitch about that.
Yeah, people didn't much care for the gameplay.
People
itself.
thought, oh, if I'm going to
People
play
thought it was
Suicide
boring.
Squad and I play Harley, I want Harley to feel wildly different than if I played Deadshot. But
Yeah.
instead, all of them felt kind of similar.
Yeah, they were like, why
I-
does King Shark have a gun?
I played
King fucking
I
Shark.
played half of those characters. They did not feel the same. They did not.
They didn't mean like the abilities and whatever abilities
They
and
did
skills
not.
they have. They meant the core gameplay of every single character in it just has like a gun or whatever, and they shoot. And then you
That's
also
not
have
the core-
abilities on top of it.
It's not the core gameplay.
Hmm.
Because I can tell you, I remember that the guns were not as effective as the skills that each character had when I was playing.
Hmm.
You had to be able to know how to use those skills, when to use those skills, and how to time them so that you wouldn't run out of it for too long of a time while you're fighting a boss.
Yeah. Well, I think, Mom, that people were mad more so, though, because it was the core of it was around that idea of you have guns and are shooting people, whereas a lot of the villains would not typically do that, like King Shark.
Okay, well,
And this is coming from a company that made the Batman
King
Arkham
Shark was
games
a mafia
recently.
boss.
Well, am
To
I
be
wrong?
fair.
Am I wrong? I don't know a lot about comics, so I could be wrong.
I
really
feel like
don't
King
know.
Shark would use guns.
yeah,
Never
he
mind.
would.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't. Like I said, I don't know as much about the comics.
Wait,
That's
am I
just
helping
what
Mom right
thought.
now?
You are, yeah. You just locked in for Mom.
Thank you.
Lorehead.
Lorehead moment.
I mean, those are not big enough complaints to not try the game.
Yeah.
And I don't mean play it for 10 minutes. You need to play it for a while, give it a chance. Like
Yeah.
you would any other game, give it a real chance. Because I think a lot of these people would find it's pretty fun.
Okay.
And the further into the game you get, the more fun it gets,
Okay.
right? I think in the beginning it starts a little slow, but once you start getting further in, it's like, okay, I'm locked in now.
Yeah. Okay.
Another problem was the story.
Yeah, a lot of people had problems with the story. I'm curious what you think.
What did they have problems with?
There's your answer, Mom.
The audience just went.
They went, oh, the things that I don't praise the Lord. Or do me
There's no one going to answer my question.
No, artism was attacking.
Yeah, that's true. We were tisming out.
So basically, people didn't like. You haven't beaten it, so I can't.
I'm at the very end.
Okay, so I can't say something that happens at the end that people didn't like.
Mm.
But people didn't like how a lot of the Justice League members, how so many of them were unceremoniously killed off.
Yeah.
And it
What does
wasn't.
that mean?
It means that it wasn't like a good send off for the character when they were killed.
Oh yeah.
A good send off.
Yeah, like I remember Batman.
Batman
like
was
just
chained
killed
to
on
a bench, and then Harley shot him in the face.
Yeah. And people were like, bruh, you gonna do Batman like that? Bruh. Personally, I'm not
And then
gonna.
there's
This is my
people-
hot take. I don't necessarily mind that in stories.
And then
I
Flash.
think it's
when
kind
they
of fun
killed
to do
Flash,
some crazy shit like that in stories. That's just me though.
When they killed the Flash, Captain Boomerang peed on him. On
Okay,
his dead
okay,
body.
that might be. That's a little crazy. That's a little.
That's
crazy.
kind of insane.
Like I was gonna
I
say,
have to admit,
the park
when-
bench one's not bad, but peeing on
Mom's
them.
laughing.
I have
Peeing on them's a bit-
I have to admit, when that happened, my fucking jaw dropped.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were like, wow, they did that, bro.
that was a little shocking to me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. See,
I
But
don't
it
know.
doesn't ruin the whole game for me.
And people were also saying that this is kind of a tie to sort of story and gameplay, like mixing, that people didn't like. Was that people thought that if you're fighting these godlike beings, Superman, Green Lantern, Batman, who basically has like
Superman was so hard.
Batman basically
It was
has
so hard.
yeah.
Batman has like with enough prep time he can beat anyone.
Wait,
in
who's the
lore.
last one? Who's the last one to beat?
It should be Superman.
Then I did do
probably.
it. I did beat it then because I beat him.
Oh,
It's probably
here,
Superman.
let me
I
look
don't
it up
know
real
for
quick. I'll
sure.
just look it up.
I think Green Lantern was one of the first.
Who is
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
Flash, I think, was one of the first.
Mhm.
of Suicide?
Batman was somewhere in the middle, I think.
I think it was
Probably.
Superman, to be honest. He was the one we were chasing down the whole time. We had to go through all the others to get to him.
He is.
Was he
not.
running away?
Which one's the last?
Well, I don't. That would be a spoiler. Unless
Just tell me.
Probably
Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Yeah, it's Brainiac.
I did do it.
He's the one that's
I did.
Oh, you did
controlling
kill him?
Yeah, yep, I did kill him.
Gotcha. Oh, so you
I
so you
did
saw the
finish
ending.
it. Yep.
Okay.
So you know how it ends, so I can say it.
You can also
Yes.
say the ending.
Okay, so people hated how all the characters died, right?
Yep.
Then-
Facts.
Then
Practice
they
it.
updated the game, changed the ending. To include some sort of extra scene or something. I don't know exactly how they did it, but I know they updated the game, changed the ending to where there's a reveal, a retcon.
Yeah.
Basically means we're going to take a step back from
Yeah.
what we've done in the story.
He's got a lot of haters.
By going, oh, everyone hated how the Justice League died. What if they were still alive in Brainiac's ship, actually?
Yeah,
and he created clones of them, and
Right.
the clones were what you were
evil
killing.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. People didn't like, mainly it was the fact that people didn't like the story, and then they did that as a retcon to most of what happened in the story, so that it would kind of retroactively appease people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And also people were extra pissed. I know there was a lot of Flash fans really pissed that Flash was peed on after he got killed, but
Sure.
but there were
fans
also
unite.
a shit ton of Batman fans that were like, this was the last Batman performance by Kevin Conroy
yeah.
before he died, and they just chain his ass to a bench and shoot him in the head.
I'm not gonna lie. That's just like, I really feel bad for the development team because that's just unlucky. Like they didn't
It's
know he was
unlucky.
gonna die.
Yeah, that is
Like,
unlucky.
yeah, that's-
I,
well, no,
I don't know. They didn't do it on purpose
Yeah.
because he was going to die.
Yeah, it's not like
They knew
they're
he was
sitting
gonna
there.
die.
His last performance is
obviously.
gonna be terrible.
I mean, that's just
Well, no, his
bad
performance
luck.
was amazing.
No, it's yeah.
People
But,
hated his death in the game.
yeah. You get what I'm saying. though.
But that was another reason that people hated the death even more, is because they're like, damn, Kevin Conroy's last performance as Batman, and he can't even go out in a really cool way.
Yeah.
He just gets strapped to a bench and shot.
He did go out in a cool way in real life. Come on.
I think he died of a sickness.
But he died with his family around him, is what I'm saying, in a
Oh, yeah.
peaceful manner. It's
And
not.
if you think about
like,
it-
if you're feeling for
I thought
him,
you were
he's
saying-
okay.
I thought you were
Well,
saying
if
he
you
went
think
out in a
about
cool
it-
way, like he did a backflip. And
Well, and if you think
Yeah,
about
that's
it,
what I meant.
I bet Kevin Conroy did do a couple backflips on his way up.
well, and he did because if you think about it, he went out doing what he loved,
He
voicing
did.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even
But my
if love or hate the story, like and hate how he went out, he did die doing
got
what he
another
loved. So
performance.
there
He
is
did.
a positive in all of that.
He did, and if he didn't like it, he wouldn't have done it.
That's pretty true. too. I
That's
feel like
the
he
other
wouldn't
one. If he didn't like the way they were doing Batman or doing the story of Batman, he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. True. Honestly.
So-
Well, I
People
feel
need
like
to just chill.
I don't know about that, because I feel like Kevin Conroy is kind of like Hugh Jackman, where it's like you'll be Batman till you die.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know, because also, like, this might be a bit of
But-
a hot take, but I mean, I don't think I've seen Hugh
Oh.
Jackman in a bad thing as Wolverine.
No,
Always been good.
always.
Deadpool and Wolverine, also good.
I mean, no
I don't
one,
care what the
no
audience
one,
says.
no one
That
could
was a
replace
fucking
him.
good movie.
No one
You
could
didn't see
replace Hugh
Wolverine.
Jackman.
What?
You didn't see the Wolverine movie, just called Wolverine.
Nobody-
X-Men
wasn't that
Origins?
good.
Wolverine? X-Men Origins? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't think it. No, it was just called Wolverine.
Well, either way,
He was
I'm
in
not.
Japan the whole movie.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't even remember
You
that.
didn't watch it. I
We
asked
didn't
you
watch-
one
Did
time.
I watch it?
I don't know if you did, but I asked you one time, Nick, you want to watch it? It's on streaming
Said no,
service, and
fucking
you went, no.
blows. Yeah, I said,
And then I turned it on and I watched it, and I was like, it was a little better than I thought it would be, because I heard a lot of people say it was garbage, and it wasn't garbage, but it wasn't that great either.
Yeah.
It was kind of sort of mid-ish.
I guess I'm more so thinking about, like, I don't know. I guess, yeah, he's been in stories that were boring as Wolverine, but I don't think he's ever been in stories that did Wolverine in a way that, like, was bad or whatever. Like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
always been good.
Yeah,
as
Wolverine wasn't bad in that movie.
That's my point.
It's just the movie itself was alright.
That's kind of my point, I guess, more so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so, in a way, it's a good comparison in that, as far as I know, I don't think Kevin Conroy was ever part of a story that people didn't like other than Suicide Squad.
Now,
So that does tell me that he probably did like it. He was probably like, yeah, I like this story. It's a fun little spin on the whole thing.
Yeah,
Also,
and you know
DC
what?
heroes
They
in
should be
Suicide
allowed to
Squad.
put spins on things.
Yeah, it's just a fun spin on the Suicide Squad. Like, what if they, like, actually killed the Justice League? That's fun.
It's very fun. And it was a fun game.
Yeah.
also, Brainiac, if you don't know Brainiac, his entire motive, if you're a lore head and you know,
Yeah.
his whole thing is he literally shrinks civilizations, different cities, across Earth and other planets.
I was trying to do that like a quick, like, so it didn't fuck
It
with the
didn't
audio.
work.
So anyway, he shrinks a bunch of cities throughout Earth and other planets in order to get the most intelligent and high, like what he considers high culture and stuff from all the greatest cities in every planet, shrinks them, puts them in bottles, keeps them on his mothership, and then he gains all of the knowledge and culture from them, and basically because of that, he is an AI, if you didn't know, Brainiac. He's like a robot, and he thinks that doing this will allow him to eventually have all of the knowledge in the entire universe and be like the smartest being ever that knows everything. That's his entire goals and motives. People love Brainiac for that. They think he's a great villain because of that. In Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, I'm not sure what a lot of people... Mom's played the game, maybe she can speak on this more. A lot of people weren't really sure about what Brainiac's motives were because he's just cloning the Justice League, which, by the way, he's also never cloned them in the comics. In the comics, he's only ever cloned... To be fair, I kind of agree with this, and I'm somebody who's okay with changing things from the comics. Brainiac in the comics has a massive ego and wants himself to be the strongest person, or smartest person and most knowledgeable person in the whole universe. Because he has such a massive ego, he thinks he should be the best, essentially. And he does have cloning technology, but he only uses it in 2 occasions. One, to clone himself, so that he won't be killed off, essentially. And 2, he does clone some heroes, not specifically the Justice League members, some heroes, and then has them guard the cities that he shrunk as like guards. So what I was going to say, I don't know exactly what his goals or motives were in the game.
I can't remember.
I know he
I'll be
clones
honest,
the Justice League, and they're like,
lie, I cannot remember.
if I remember, they're like trying to take over Metropolis.
He does have some kind of a motive. I remember a motive, but I can't remember. Again, I do have a memory issue.
I thought it said pause for a quick second. I was about to be like, bro. But there's a red light. I'm sure we're fine. I'm sure we're good.
This is Google AI, so it could be wrong. His motive was to harvest Earth's unique, resilient life forms and technology to conquer the multiverse.
Yeah, so they made him
right.
They made him into like Kang, kind of. Kang the Conqueror. When he's supposed to be preserving knowledge and culture for himself.
Yeah.
So people didn't like that change in Brainiac, or that he was cloning the Justice League. I propose something that's different from the comics, which would still align with his massive ego, and would have made the story of the game way better, in my opinion. And a lot more nerds would probably find it more interesting. What if the whole game, Waller creates the Suicide Squad and releases them all from prison to go and kill all the Justice League, and to help them escape Metropolis, because Metropolis is already in a bottle in a ship. So the entire game in Metropolis is you and the whole city shrunk down inside of a bottle. So the cloned Justice League members are the guards to make sure that nobody can escape the city. Because it's already Brainiac's city. He already owns it.
That would be interesting.
That would align way closer with the comics. Also with him only cloning heroes to be guards.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying it doesn't make any sense that the Justice League couldn't beat Brainiac and succumbed to his mind control and stuff, but the Suicide Squad could beat him. Again, I propose if that was the case in the story where they're already in the bottle, the Suicide Squad kills all of the Justice League clones guarding them in Metropolis. Them and Amanda Waller and all of them find a way to break out. And when they break out, they're immediately put into a battle against Brainiac
On his ship.
With Superman and Batman and other suicide.
Because I want to.
You guys are not even listening.
Bruh.
Sorry, go ahead. Go, Charlene.
Miss Mysterious over here.
Go, darling.
So when they kill all the clones, the guards of the shrunken city, which are all the Justice League members, they escape the bottle. And when they escape the bottle of tiny shrunk down Metropolis, they are immediately put into the Suicide Squad members, into a fight where they're aiding the Justice League in fighting Brainiac. So they're in the middle of a fight against Brainiac when the Suicide Squad comes out.
Wait, that would have been a cinema final battle.
They're just like, all right, well, Superman and Batman and Flash, they're all here fighting Brainiac. Let's just help them. Like, fuck this guy. He shrunk Metropolis. He shrunk all of us.
That would actually be a cinema fight.
That would have been so good. As a nerd myself, I think that story would have been really cool.
I remember this now in the game. They were able, this is why they were able to not be
Mind
controlled. The Suicide Squad, because Amanda Waller put those explosive implants in them. Remember?
Oh.
And those explosive implants worked as a localized, it says neural disruptor. Which means they couldn't be mind controlled.
Okay.
That's why.
I don't think anyone had a problem with them not being mind controlled, though.
Well, you just said people had a problem with them. They could fight the mind control, but Justice League couldn't.
No.
why.
I'm saying the Justice League wasn't strong enough to defeat Brainiac.
Yeah, because
And instead got mind controlled, while the Suicide Squad was able to defeat Brainiac. A lot of people have a problem with that, because in lore, it makes way more sense if Justice League could have handled Brainiac, because they are way stronger. They're way stronger than Suicide Squad.
But they were also more vulnerable to mind control.
I mean, yeah, but also it would
I think
fix...
that kind of defeats it, though, because it reveals that they're clones. So the Justice League got beat by
Yeah, if they
Brainiac.
were clones,
weren't
it wouldn't
mind controlled.
matter.
No, but I'm saying, like, Justice League is on his ship, so that
Right.
means he beat them.
Right.
And he didn't
He beat
mind
them in
control
a
them.
fight.
Yeah.
He didn't
Right.
mind control them.
So the
And
people's
then he
point is
cloned
that
them.
he could beat the Justice League, but not the Suicide Squad? Even though the
I'd have to
Justice
look
League
it up.
is stronger?
I don't. These are little things I don't remember till I look it up to remember it. But there were definite reasons why they got beat or how they got beat. But I can't remember them just off the top of my.
Even more reason my thing would be cool is what if, like, all of their DNAs were complete, which means Brainiac has them captured on his ship.
Yeah.
Like, even though they're still in a shrunken metropolis, like I've said, and they're all cloned guards,
Yeah.
all of them are complete clones. So all of them were, like, really good clones. Perfect clones. But everyone has a problem with, well, Suicide Squad couldn't have beaten Batman.
Yeah.
With if Batman had prep time, which he did. He did have... He
The
did.
classic if he had
He
prep
had
time.
prep time.
Which he did have prep time, by the way. So people are like, they wouldn't have been able to beat him. What if that's part of how they find out? Oh, wait, we're actually in a shrunken bottle. Is they find out somehow Batman, that they're clones, and that Batman's clone was incomplete because he was a shoddy amateur clone version of Batman, because Batman hasn't been captured yet. So when they come out of the bottle and they're not shrunken anymore to join the fight against Brainiac, there's a short mission before all the Justice League members have joined you to fight him, where you team up with Batman to free them first before fighting Brainiac.
That'd be pretty cool.
And he's like ziplining around the level and stuff. That'd be sick.
That could also make for some really cool post content, because after they do all this and defeat Brainiac, they could then do new updates and post content where you help the Justice League to free all the other cities in the bubbles.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
fun.
Because then you would have to fight
that would
more
make
clone
amazing
heroes.
content.
Those would be fun DLCs.
Yeah, and it would also give you a good reason to go to a new map.
Batman could be helping you guys and doing the science tech stuff and being like, oh, there's more cloned heroes in these bottles.
They could essentially
that are keeping them shrunk. So we actually have to shrink, go in there, defeat them, and then we can release
They could
the city.
essentially make this
Exactly.
game a bigger game if they added on. If they put some additions onto this game, they could actually make this game big.
Yeah. This game could have been cinema.
It still could be.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
but I
it's
think
actually
they've
dead
abandoned
now.
it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they've just basically been like, nah, it's over.
They even kept pushing
It
out
didn't
some
sell
of their.
well at all. That's
they
why
kept
did
pushing
that.
out some updates when they had already announced that they're done. Because they were like, we're going to finish off some of our roadmap and then we're done.
Mom's completely bummed now. She's like, bro, I like that game.
That's sad. That's really sad that
I
they
think
abandoned
it's
it.
sad in the state that, in the state it released in the state that, like, story-wise and all these
They
things,
made
I feel
some
like
bad release decisions, but they
Yeah.
reversed them.
that is true, even with the story retcon too.
So
Yeah, true, because they tried to fix it so fans would be happy.
But
Yeah.
we had too many crybabies out there that were like, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to do it. I didn't like
So what is
I
your-
didn't like what your decision was in the beginning. I don't know. If you're a real gamer, you wouldn't have been acting like a big old baby.
Well, I think there's.
Well,
I
to be
didn't
fair,
like your
in the
decisions.
beginning, I mean, the paywall stuff, that's
No,
what
I
we're
said I
talking about.
agreed. I said I agreed about that.
Yeah, I know.
But they reversed it.
I don't know. I
It
get it.
shouldn't have been a big flop. It's all these crybabies that just refuse to try the game after all of that.
Well, another big reason also was people were coming off of loving Rocksteady, the developers, for the Batman trilogy, which wasn't a looter shooter at all.
Yeah, it
and this
wasn't-
was a looter shooter, and a
It was-
lot of the same fans didn't translate over.
Okay,
because
and
it was
that's
more of
if
an
you're
action
if you're a
adventure.
try-hard Rockstar fan, you're not going to abandon Rockstar.
well, they
Not
heard-
Whatever.
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady, whatever
Rockstar's
company
GTA.
you are a try-hard fan for, you should not just abandon at the first sign that some things might not be just the way you want them on the next game. I just don't, to me, that's not a fan. That's not a gamer, not a real one in the sense of a gamer.
Well, I
it's not
think-
a real fan in the sense of a fan.
I think most of the anger is coming from a point of being a fan and being a nerd. A lot of people were
It's-
even saying to Rocksteady before
I'm
the
a
game
nerd,
came
and
out.
I'm here for them.
Yeah, but you weren't here for them with the Batman game, so you also came
But
in.
I'm
came
not
in
a
with
Batman
very
gamer.
But you also came in with an extremely different lens, a fresh lens that doesn't
That's
know
But
anything.
I don't agree. I don't agree because even though I didn't play the Batman games,
Uh-huh.
how many hours and hours and hours of those Batman games did I watch you play over the years? So many. So it's not like I didn't.
Same Batman, by the way.
It's not like I didn't know how the Batman games played. I did know how they played.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't come off this with a fresh set of eyes that never knew about Batman because I
But
knew
you-
a lot about it.
But I do think that there is a difference in practice of playing it because the gameplay is very different. than
I know
Batman
it's
games.
very different. I watched it. I sat by you and watched
Like,
you
it's
play
more-
for hours
It's more
upon
brawler and
hours
mechanical
for
and stuff.
years.
She's making it sound like I played 1,000 hours of it, and she's watched every 1,000 hour.
No, but
Every hour.
I put a whole lot of hours in over the years.
So what is your actual definitive, what is the hot take? Specify it.
The hot take
Suicide
is
Squad is a good game.
Suicide Squad is a very good game, and it could have been built upon. I think it still could be. I know, I understand now that they've abandoned it. I didn't realize they'd abandoned it completely. It's too bad someone doesn't pick it back up and try to make something out of this game that would make it take off like what you guys are talking about,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of potential there.
I mean, yeah, they could always just update it and just fuck it. Let's add another ending because people at this point don't even care. So we'll just add another ending.
But then
I know that's more work and more money.
Warner
so
Brothers
they wouldn't
isn't gonna do that.
No, I agree. I'm just saying they could just add another ending, and
Like-
it's what we said. It's actually it's
I don't know.
like
I-
actually change it, reveal it. It's in a bottle.
I don't think this
That's an awesome
for a
reveal.
lot of games.
It
I
is.
don't think this way, but there are some games. There's a select few that I run across from time to time where I think this way, and that is even if it's going to cost more money for you, more hours for you, this particular game would be worth the money and the hours that it would take. There's some games, not very many, but there's some games I run across where I feel that way.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
for you to just walk away from it and never turn back
I think-
on certain games is a tragedy because it could be something.
No, I see what you're saying. I think the problem is just that, like, most people already had made their mind up by now on Suicide Squad, so most people aren't going to check it out, even if it does change
To be
the
fair-
things they don't like, and it becomes this like 10 out of 10 masterpiece, or even 9 out of 10.
I believe they gave it like 2 to 3 months to see how it did, how it performed.
Yeah, they did. I think they did cut it short a bit early, but yeah.
But they were like, we're seeing almost no sales, and it's not improving.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, you
They're
have
like,
to.
this is a sinking ship.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't have to be. That's my point. It didn't
That's
have
true.
to be a sinking ship.
Well, it was more because of their decisions and also
No,
the
I don't.
fans.
No,
The fans'
it wasn't.
reactions.
I don't think it was because
And
of.
then fans being like, I don't want to give it another shot.
I don't think it was because of their decisions, because they reversed their decisions. So that is a poor excuse. I think it's
Yes,
because
but-
their fans were not try-hard fans like they should have been. They didn't stand behind who they've been standing behind if they're try-hard fans for many of their years of gaming. They just decided to abandon them and not let them have a chance to make this game better or right or different or add on to it. The fans didn't give them the chance. They're not going to work on a game and try to improve it if the fans don't give them a chance to do it. I get angry with the fans. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, sure. They can make bad decisions. All these gaming companies can make bad decisions, and they can reverse their decisions as they did.
I get more mad at the CEO of Rocksteady, who, when Warner Brothers Studios said, can we do these things with the game? They said, yep, let's do it.
Well,
Instead of just going with their creative vision that they had at first.
well, that's where I'm not sure, though, because I feel like that's a scenario where, since Warner Bros. Owns them, owns the IP,
They could force them, but Warner Brothers
do
wasn't
it.
forcing them.
They weren't?
No,
Oh,
everything that I've heard,
fuck.
Warner Brothers had the idea, but the CEO of Rocksteady agreed to the
Oh
idea.
my god, alright, yeah, fuck you, Rocksteady CEO, you dumbass.
Was this a new guy?
I don't know.
Like, because
I
they did
just
so
know
good
that
with all the
version.
Batmans and stuff, right?
Right?
Yeah.
So, like-
Arkham Knight
I
was
don't know.
slightly mixed, but
I'm
yeah,
wondering if this CEO was a new guy.
maybe
that, or bro just got greedy because they were.
because they were raking it
They
in.
I
didn't
mean-
get
hey,
greedy.
Rockstar-
They didn't get greedy because they lost hard on this game, and it could have been a really
No,
Yes,
but a
but
lot
they
of
were
the time
trying
a
to
company
make money.
becomes greedy, and then because of greedy actions, they
They
lose
then lose
big.
money, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just
I'm
look at
just
Ubisoft.
gonna put it out there one more time, talking about acting greedy and losing big because of it. I'm just gonna put it out there one more time.
Rockstar, GTA 6.
Where are the
I'll be
crybabies?
honest.
I want to know where the crybabies are because
Need more updates.
sure there might be a few of them out there complaining, but there are not enough voices out there for me to hear it, and I'm listening. So where are ya? Where are all the crybabies right now? Because this is the greediest shit I have ever seen in a game.
I think that it's surprising to me that people, get so up in arms over, like, Suicide Squad, but then, like, literally every video, basically, that I've seen on GTA 6 where people are covering the news, they're like, man, this is fucking sucks, it's terrible, it's anti-consumer. I'm still buying a copy, but it sucks.
And I'm
I'm
gonna
just
get,
like,
and I'm gonna get the deluxe version. I'm gonna pay $100.
That's what I was about to say.
Like-
Well, some things are too big to fail.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
that-
Grand Theft Auto
should not
6,
be.
I personally think, is going to be too big to fail.
I
even if
agree
it
with Mom,
should
shouldn't be,
fail,
though. It should fail
That's
hard.
all. But here's
Teach Rockstar a fucking lesson.
Here's the picture box. It doesn't have to be. Nothing has to be too big to fail. It's all up to the fans.
Yep.
So where are ya?
You're just too weak-willed.
Fans-
Get a fucking backbone.
Like Pokemon, too big to fail. GTA 6, too big to fail. That's why they can release shitty games. No, that's why they can release shitty games. People can call it out, and people will still buy it.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely affected Pokemon more because they've been doing it so much.
More
that-
than GTA,
It's
yeah, but
kind
it
of
hasn't
fucking
affected
people
them like that one.
I mean, yeah, that's true. It still does.
They're still
sell pretty
selling
well.
amazingly.
Yeah, that's true.
And don't think for 1 minute that I don't love GTA 5. That was one of my top games for so long, so
Facts.
many
Same.
years, and I still go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that game. I love that game from the beginning to the end, to the online, everything about it. Love it, love it, love it. I have a lot invested in it money-wise.
Oh, yeah.
But I am not such an idiotic gamer
I'm a GTA 5 investor.
and an idiotic fan that I'll just let greed take over and I'll let them dip into my wallet where they shouldn't be dipping. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Facts.
I'm not going to do that for anybody. And no one else out there should be doing that.
Facts.
There should be a whole lot of people screaming
By the
and
way-
yelling and causing a ruckus and making them rethink their decision before they release this game, just like everyone did with Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I think Rockstar should be having them shivering in their boots and shitting their pantses right now. Instead of sitting pretty thinking, yeah, we'll still make a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, they paid. If you think about it, they've paid $3 billion to make GTA 6.
Yup.
It wouldn't take a lot to make them shake in their boots about whether or not they're going to make any of that back.
Big facts.
This is all up to the fans, whether they let greed take over.
Yep.
And if anyone says, you're hypocritical for saying all this because you're saying you like Suicide Squad.
It has nothing to do with Suicide Squad.
Listen, she literally bought it when it went on $5 deep sale.
$5.
Yeah,
and
no,
also
I didn't
this is-
pay for that.
They've also reversed the paywall stuff
Yep,
and
yep,
everything.
yep,
So
Yeah,
After many
Yeah, I
fixes, and it was deep sale.
my only money I put into that was $5, and I enjoyed it.
So
And I would put a lot more than that into GTA 6. Oh, what happened?
in term.
Okay, hi.
Technical difficulties.
First time using this camera. Anyway, so what I was saying before we got cut off, I only paid $5 for Suicide Squad, and I did not put any other money in it. So I enjoyed this game solely on $5.
you didn't buy Joker?
No,
Yonkler.
I didn't need Joker. I didn't.
But he rides on an umbrella.
Bong.
Anyway, my point being,
He's a
if
gangster.
GTA 6 wasn't being as greedy as they're being, and I was interested in, I mean, I would definitely buy it if it wasn't all this greed involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
I would buy it for a normal price, and I'm sure I would probably dump a shit ton of money in their shark cards again or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying to walk into a store.
Yep.
I'm not gonna pay for a car or a skin for a car or some stupid shit like that. I'm just not gonna. Anything that was free in the GTA 5, I will not pay for in GTA 6. Not gonna do it.
Yep.
And there's a big
Valid.
difference when you talk Suicide Squad to that, because I paid $5 and that's it. That's all they got for me was $5 and I enjoyed the game thoroughly.
Yep.
So don't even
So-
say anything about Suicide Squad.
So hot
And
takes,
even-
Suicide Squad is good. It's a good game.
It is a good game.
Yeah.
And it for me, didn't cost me hardly anything. So,
So do me and Nick agree
And-
that it's a good game?
and although it has nothing to do with superheroes of any kind, the second hot take to this story is be a freaking gamer and a freaking fan. Do what's right. Do what's right when it comes to GTA 6. I want to start
Don't buy that shit,
hearing the screaming loud and continuous screaming about the greed of this game. I want to hear it.
Wallets, you fucking cowards.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Those are two hot takes.
Plus, I'll say, you even if the $20 upgrade and shark cards is the only thing, what's next though? Next game, what are they going to do next? They're going to just do something even worse. Oh, we're going to add shark cards to story mode. Oh, we're actually going to lock more shops and accessories and stuff behind a little paywall where you go, oh, well, I want that. $2, please.
No.
So do me
yeah,
and Nick
no.
agree with Mom's hot take?
agree
I
with my-
strongly
over
agree with the
too much
GTA 6
on
one.
GTA
It's
6.
a good
No,
conversation.
I
Stop
wanna
being a bitch.
Do you agree with my Suicide Squad hot take?
No, I know. I want to hear. I'm curious what Rob says.
You can't answer me?
I can. I think it's a good hot take, and I would say that since your hot take is specifically calling it a good game, I haven't played it yet, but I am now convinced that I want to try to play it because I'm very curious if I
That's
like
cool.
it. Yeah,
That's cool.
So
I was
kind of
literally
agree
going to
in a way
say the
if I'm
same thing,
very
that I can't
convinced.
really say it's a good game because I haven't played it,
Yeah.
but I'm more convinced to actually play it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I convinced you guys?
Yeah!
Oh
Isn't
yeah.
that weird? You wild?
That kind of makes me feel good, to be honest. I mean,
Mommy feel good inside. She got the butterflies in her tummy.
you know what? I could smack you right off that chair.
Your food. Next hot take.
Next hot take. Let me pull them up.
That was a long hot take. My next one will be short.
such a good one. Such a good one.
It'll be my next one will be short though, kind of. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I've heard a lot of whining about the next one, so
Okay, the DCU is off to a much stronger start
agree.
than the MCU had.
Agree.
Boom!
Wait.
I agree.
No. Then the MCU had?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I do not agree.
What was the start? What was the start of the MCU?
Iron Man 2, Thor,
Yeah,
Okay.
Captain America 1.
Captain America 1.
Okay.
There was one more.
Was it Avengers? The first Avengers? Or
No, there was one more and then Avengers.
Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2,
Thor,
Captain
Cap.
America.
Man, I'm very... Oh, Incredible Hulk. And then Avengers. No, it counts. It's in the MCU. They
It does.
They
count.
officially count Edward Norton's
It does.
Incredible
No, but I'm saying,
Hulk.
does it really count when it was a movie that was made before the MCU and it wasn't really meant to be?
No,
part
it
of
wasn't made before the MCU. It released
really?
the same year as
Yeah.
Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
He was
just
part of the gang.
just because the actor switched, it always confused me, and I thought
It
it just
confuses
wasn't
a lot of
part of it, and
people.
then people they just added it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, every time I say that the MCU has done the Hulk really bad,
Yeah.
They have.
I've been excluding the
It's
Incredible
post
Hulk movie.
Yeah.
That's the only
have
time they
really done him dirty.
The Incredible Hulk movie is
Okay.
the only thing they did Hulk right in, I feel like.
What's your reason?
Okay. So let's line up the
Oh,
movies
no.
and shows and everything back to back. Okay. First off, wait, is the Suicide Squad part of the DC? Yes, it is because I had Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, Suicide Squad,
Oh.
immediately incredible start,
Oh.
better than the original Suicide Squad that we got in the original DCEU. Boom, incredible movie as well because it's James Gunn and he's just an absolute legend. Another hot take for you. Then after that, what was it? We got
Okay, wait, here. A little stipulation. That Suicide Squad isn't canon technically.
because it's in Peacemakers. Wait, no, because Peacemaker's in the current universe.
No, it's kind of muddy waters because that Suicide Squad movie is still technically in the Snyderverse, but that same Peacemaker transfers over into the new universe because of the season 2, like all the different dimensional doors.
No, because remember they retconned it, so he was in their universe because they retconned the whole.
Oh yeah, they did.
CU.
They
yeah.
did. You're right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So Peacemaker's original
You're right.
universe is DCU.
You're right. You're
therefore-
right.
Yeah,
I could see.
Yeah,
I could see.
Yeah. So
Suicide
Banger.
Squad and Peacemaker season 2.
Peacemaker season 1 and 2, because season 1's technically now in the DCU as well. Incredible fucking seasons of television. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
If you haven't watched Peacemaker, you need to do yourself a favor and go ahead and sit down and watch
so
that
awesome.
shit right now.
So awesome.
Okay, so Peacemaker
And there
show.
could not be a better Peacemaker either.
Yeah, John Cena's absolutely
Incredible as Peacemaker.
Guys,
His
we're not
range
reviewing.
surprises. No, his range surprises me though, dude. The
His range surprises
the
me.
moments when he's got to be upset and shit, like actually, is fucking gut wrenching. Like he is so
It is.
good.
It is.
What
That's
about
Peacemaker.
how good the racist dad was?
He was also incredible.
Yeah, in a very bad way.
Yeah, and a very like, I fucking hate you. You're a piece of shit. I'm excited for you to die, bitch.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but then he played a really good version of the same character in season 2,
Yeah.
where he wasn't
did.
racist.
That
and
was
he
a
good
very
guy.
big range as well.
Yep. That's very true. Yeah, he was very warm. in that, and you were like, "This is insane. This is so
This
crazy.
is the dad everybody wants.
It's so cinema. Fucking go watch it right now." I don't even care if you don't care about the DCU. It's cinema.
Okay,
It
so
is.
Peacemaker, Suicide Squad.
Yep. Fucking Creature Commandos. Boom.
Creature Commandos.
Banger season 1. Absolutely incredible. Just incredible. I have no words. I have no words with how good this has started. Then boom, we get the like real, true, big final. Like, okay, this is our big first movie. Like, everything else was like also part of it, but this is like the big one. Superman. Can we get much higher? So
I
agree, 100%. I agree, 100%.
So fucking good. So
It
fucking
was
good.
so good.
Oh
yes.
my god. I mean, everyone, like, after it was over, just the internet kid couldn't stop talking about how much of a fucking hater Lex Luthor was, how fucking beautiful the whole symbolism of Superman being Hope was, and how well it was done and shit.
Yeah.
Bruh. Legendary movie. And then they said, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna hit you with the 1-2. Boom, boom, Supergirl." I don't care what you motherfuckers said. This is not an average mid fucking MCU movie. This ain't
Okay,
no Iron Man 2.
we're not going to talk about that.
What?
We can't talk about that. Just say how great it is.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Because that's my hot take!
You just spoiled it, bro. The entire audience is going, "Bruh." They're going, "Buzz, all right."
Alright.
Go on.
The movie's cinema. The movie's cinema.
It is.
Okay, so what do we got? So it's literally Peacemaker season 1 and 2. We got Creature Commandos, Suicide Squad, Superman, Supergirl. Is that everything?
That's currently out. That's been released.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, then you go to the MCU phase 1. You got Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 1,
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. That one's
Thor.
that one, Iron Man 2. Thor 1. Cap 1.
Cap 1.
Oh.
Avengers 1.
Can we get much higher? Okay, I like this.
Okay.
It's
All
not.
right.
It's not that good.
Avengers
It's
1
not
is
that
peak.
good.
Avengers 1 is peak.
Oh,
I don't.
God.
Oh my god.
I got some MCU hot takes.
All right. I rewatched all of MCU Infinity Saga about a year and a half, so it's pretty recent in my memory.
Okay.
Just letting the audience know.
My opinions will never change.
My opinions will never change. Rewatches it in a couple of years. Better than I thought. Hey.
I'm saying that as also the guy that played Resident Evil for the first time, Resident Evil 7, and was like, it's pretty good, but it's not really, I don't know, I don't really like it. And then literally years later, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I'm like, what? Why do I feel like this game was legendary? And then I went back and played it, and I was like, this game's legendary! Why did I even care? Like, why did I not like this? This shit's
What game?
goated. Resident Evil 7.
Oh.
For some reason, I don't know why, but it didn't fully click on my first playthrough. Then years later, I couldn't stop thinking about it until I played it again, and I was like, this is fucking peak. Also, no, I'm not going to say that. It's another hot take. I can save that for gaming. But yeah, as I've shown you, the MCU Phase 1, way more mixed lineup. You've got a couple of incredible movies, but it quickly goes downhill. DCU lineup, it's fucking stacked. Hit after hit after hit. They ain't missed once.
I mean, I do have to say, they have needed to be doing this hit after hit after hit because they have
Facts.
been in a serious down spiral for a long time.
Facts. That Snyderverse
So
was-
it's really refreshing to see how well DC is starting this off.
Facts.
You guys are both crazy.
DC's doing great. You don't agree?
No. You guys are both crazy because of the MCU slander. It started kind of rough, actually. No, it didn't.
He said that. I liked the MCU start.
But his
Bro,
hot
Captain
take
America's so fucking
wasn't
boring. I
your-
was falling asleep when I first watched it, bro. I remember
Same.
that. I still
Same.
remember.
You were falling asleep
out,
too,
that's
and you don't agree?
one of 6 movies in the start.
One movie of 6
Yeah,
is
what is
enough.
it?
That's not enough. You still have 5 other full movies that are amazing, that are incredible.
I think a good way to.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you had five movies, take the first 5 of each, MCU and DC. If of the first 5 movies MCU put out, one of those 5 made you fall asleep,
Woo, that's bad.
and out of the first 5 DCU put out, none of them made you fall asleep, whose start was stronger?
Well, to be fair,
No. Whose start was stronger?
I don't think that's completely fair. You know why?
It is completely fair.
You know why? I was a teenager when I watched Captain America when it put me
You
to
were
sleep
still
the
a
first
nerdy
time,
ass MCU
the first
fan.
time ever. I rewatched it recently in the last year and a half, and I thought it was better.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still boring as fuck, but better.
Better.
Not putting me-
Better.
You're right. You're right. You're not wrong. It was still boring, but it was better. I didn't fall asleep.
Do you want me to reword my
To be
situation?
fair, the ending is so good. The ending with Red Skull is really good.
Do you want
wouldn't
me to?
know. You fell
All that
asleep.
build up just to
Do
get
we
to
need an
Red Skull, a good
answer?
end.
Do we need an answer from him? Yes, we do.
Oh! On what? Bottle
Are
ride?
you okay? You okay?
I thought you just blew a casket, bro.
If one of the 5 starters for MCU was just boring,
Uh-huh.
but didn't put you to sleep, and none of the 5 starters for DC was boring, and none of them.
In fact, I'd call it
fair.
slander to call any
There's
of them
no to be fair.
5.
Which one had a stronger start in that scenario?
And I'd call it.
MCU.
No. I'd also
4
put it
of the
this.
5 shows were good in your opinion in the start of
4
MCU.
or 5?
4 of
No,
the 5.
5 of 6.
I'm saying if they each had 5.
To be fair, Rob, I'm pretty sure.
They
Can't
each
just
had
cut one
5.
out, though.
Wasn't.
I'm just making it fair. Can you let me do this with him?
Oh!
He's driving me crazy.
Oh my god!
Bruh.
I'm being murdered.
I'm making it fair for each side.
Uh-huh.
5 to 5.
Cool.
If five were put out on the left, and one of the 5 was pretty floppy, that means 4 were good, 1 was not. If the 5 on the right were all good,
Okay,
who had the stronger start? The one on the right did.
I understand the point you're making. I understand
Well,
the
I
point.
have to answer for him because he refuses to
I understand
answer.
the point you're making. However, out of Superman, Supergirl, Creature Commando, Peacemaker, and Suicide Squad, only Superman, Supergirl, and Suicide Squad are movies, while all 6 of the MCU start were all movies.
It doesn't matter, honey.
No, it does matter
no, it
because
doesn't
TV
because
shows-
either of the series could have been a flop. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a movie.
but that no.
I'd
what-
also
what I
argue
was gonna
that it's
say is
actually
that-
a bigger chance a series will flop because.
A much bigger because they have so many more.
Yep.
It's
There's
so
way
much
more
longer.
beats and they
Yeah.
got a lot more story they have to tell.
correct,
Right.
But all they have to do is pique your interest enough to keep coming back. So even if they have an episode that flops, it doesn't matter because they have so much more story to go. They can make you care anyway. They can have more good episodes than bad episodes, and it's still overall good.
But a movie,
Yeah, that's
but
like
a movie
having-
can have a kind of a slow part to it, but
Yeah.
then pick up.
Sure,
That's what I was
but-
about to say.
but
That's
they
why it's
don't-
not a very good comparison.
I understand that.
A movie
It
has a
could
better
have-
chance to recover than a series.
No,
Yes,
it doesn't.
yes,
The
it
reason I
does.
was going to say no is because a TV show has so many more hours to it that it has so much more chances to make you care.
It has
I do-
many more chances to flop. because it has so much more.
Yeah, if
put
they're
into it.
actually like garbage writers, but if they just sometimes
Give me a break. Do you know how
No,
many
that's
series
true.
is
If
not
they just make a
necessarily
bad episode.
not necessarily MCU or DC, but do you know how many series different series or whatever I've watched on TV, Netflix, and other, where it wasn't about the writers. The writers would have written something else that was great that I watched, and I'm like, oh, this is probably going to be good because they wrote that. And then I watched this, and it was just mid. That didn't mean the writers were bad. It was just, the story was just not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a good example is One Piece is like one of the longest shows ever. And it has some of the highest highs I've ever seen in storytelling. And it has some of the lowest lows.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because they have some of the best creators on that team.
It's one guy that makes the...
Okay, then it's the best creator on that team.
Oda is the best creator on Oda. Oda is the best creator on Oda's team.
That's right. No, but that's what I mean. I'm telling you, if you have, I'm not trying to be mean to creators in general, but there are some people that just create better than others amongst the creator community.
True, yeah.
And there are some people even that maybe don't create better than the others, but create certain kinds of content better.
Yeah.
True.
Than this content better than that kind of content.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
You have to find the right fit that fits really well, like a hand in a glove for whatever content you're doing.
True.
And if you get the perfect team or just single person, whatever, on something, and it ends up like One Piece, you got to keep that. I don't care what you have to do, paychecks, whatever.
Okay,
Keep that going.
Okay,
In
but
terms
what's
of One
what's the
Piece, I'm
point,
not
though?
sure I would say that.
You don't agree
What's
with
the-
Robbie?
No, I wouldn't say what you were just now saying,
Why?
because especially when it comes to something like One Piece, because a lot of mangaka, which are like people that write mangas in Japan, they've gone on record basically their whole life that they've destroyed their whole life just to write manga. Like a lot of stories,
destroyed it.
like literally stories of them being like, oh yeah, I don't really take a break anytime. I just work all day and then I sleep for like 4 hours and then I work again like all day.
A lot of mangaka have
the time.
actually died because they
is-
don't eat enough and stuff like that.
Yep.
Because they just work.
Why do they do that?
They work themselves to death.
But why?
Because that's how the industry is built, is that because the whole idea behind manga is that you're supposed to release it weekly, which means they always have to have a new chapter every week.
Every week.
Yeah, so it's literally pushing them to.
So the guy
work
that's
themselves to
writing One
death.
Piece, is he part of that manga?
Yeah, he's a
Tradition.
mangaka, yeah.
Yeah,
So is he doing that to
he does.
himself?
I'm pretty
He
sure he's
was.
slowed down.
He actually
on it.
went to the hospital
Yeah.
recently because of it.
Yeah.
And then he said he was going to slow down on how fast chapters are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And because One Piece is already one of the
Huge.
biggest things in the world,
That's the
of
only
course
reason he
they're
can.
like, sure, Oda, take your time.
Yeah.
It's because they want him to finish One Piece because One Piece is one of the biggest things ever.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's an industry problem. That's
No, it
not
is.
a creator.
No, I know.
And that's not here in this country.
No,
right?
yeah. Well, I'm not, I kind of. It's
We're
not.
slaves here too.
I don't think it's as bad as.
I don't know. I
in
mean,
there.
we have laws against.
No, it's not as
You
bad
can't
as
just
that.
work
but
someone like that. You can't in this country.
No, I know, but there's a lot of companies that get away with it. Rockstar, for example, going back to GTA, Rockstar Mom.
I'm done talking about GTA.
No, we're talking about Rockstar as a fucking company, bitch. Rockstar literally has a history of forcing their workers to work like themselves, fucking to the death, like literally
To the
working to the
death.
bone, like basically enforcing that. I think it's like a coercion thing where they're subtly enforcing that you should work overtime a lot and like by huge amounts. Like, for example, they'd be like, "Oh, you're going home for work. There's still so much to do, and it's more of like a subtle thing as far as I know.
In this country is getting away with that. They're only getting away with it because they're not being held to the laws.
Well, Rockstar's actually,
And that's a creator problem because
No.
creators should be saying, no, I have a life outside
But if
of
they
this.
do it subtly,
And it's against the law. So if you're going to try to do this to me, I'm going to have a lawsuit.
But
Well, and I'm
legally,
pretty
if
sure
they
that
do it
they-
subtly, like Nick was saying, legally they can say it was a suggestion. I wasn't telling them they had to.
But they'll also
But
make
they
it
also,
feel like,
it was being a suggestion. They can't get in trouble for not doing it.
well, there's also like
It
the
works
side
on
of-
both sides.
No, but the thing, Mom, is that it's usually in a more threatening way of like they're kind of implying that you might lose your job if you don't work overtime.
Okay, well,
And
then
shit.
they need to imply it because that's also illegal.
No, I know.
I'm
but
just
what
saying,
is-
creators have to stand up for themselves.
Well, that's what I was also going to say, Mom, is that Rockstar actually is in a lot of hot water right now because it's like, I'm pretty sure a union started there and they started to try and do that
That
shit.
is excellent.
So that they're actually actively in a I'm pretty sure they're in a legal battle with
I
the
hope
union.
they lose
Yeah.
because that's bullshit.
I agree. Fuck Rockstar.
That's
Bunch of
bullshit.
fucking
If you
greedy
get
fuckheads.
good, creative people, you need to take care of them.
Facts.
You need to take care of them.
Yep.
That's what's going to make you the bag. And they need to be making their bag.
Yeah.
And not doing it on 20-hour-a-day work
Yeah.
schedules. They have a life outside of their work just like every other person in the world.
Yep.
So,
And I'm pretty sure
and
that
yes, I'm also paralegal. So I kind of know a lot about the laws around here. That's why I speak on them from time to time.
yeah.
Because I do know what people's rights are.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gotten better over the time, but I know that used to be a bigger industry-wide problem too, that crunch and overtime would be like kind of a very strongly implied you should do it, otherwise maybe you'll lose your job or something.
I mean, that's
So-
easy to catch.
No, I know, but I'm
people
saying-
record shit all the time. I
Well,
mean,
I'm
that's
saying-
easy to catch.
Well, I'm saying though that like,
Even implied things cannot be implied under the law. I can tell you that. It cannot be. There can be no sense of threat
yeah. Well,
in the workplace.
What I was gonna say is I'm pretty sure it's gotten better though because of the fact that there was a lot of stories about that
Yeah.
kept coming out and people started to like protest and do
I know
shit
a lot
like
of
that.
people in Hollywood are, like, I know a lot of the actors in that whole industry also are standing up against that shit too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Which
Yeah.
they should be.
Yeah, I agree.
They should be.
Yeah. But I know it's also a big problem in the animation industry, and I'm pretty sure it's still a pretty big problem.
Well, they need to
Where
start
it's-
standing
it's a
up, just
similar
like
thing.
everybody else.
Yeah.
There's my hot take on that.
Not much of a hot take, but
Oh, or
It's
like,
a big hot take.
a lot of people would agree with you.
or like
So it's
for
not a hot
example,
take.
It's a hot take amongst us agreeing about it.
Here's a better.
No, I'm just
example
ready
as
to go
well.
back to DC.
Here's a better example. That's a more of a subtle kind of like you should do it, but it's not like threatening to lose your job. There's
People be like,
they,
what
they
did
could
we
do
come
something.
here for?
They might do something like maybe someone's working on like the team that's working on SpongeBob. I'm not saying that they've done this. I'm just giving an example. This is a
Steven
hypothetical.
Hillenburg.
Hypothetical, yeah.
Because I really don't know if that's happened there, but say like, oh, we need to get this episode out, like we need to get it done in like say a month or something, and I don't know animation timeline. I don't know if that's unreasonable or not. Let's just say for this hypothetical, that's an unreasonable amount of time to get the episode done, and then they go, and if you do get it done within the month, well, you got a bonus waiting, but if you don't, I guess you don't get the bonus. So it's like incentivizing you to crunch and work
That's
overtime.
coercion.
Yeah. So
I guess it also
Bethesda-
depends for some creators on how big that bonus is. I mean, if they make it worth the bonus worth it, I guess, and they decide to go for that, that's fine. But that's up to them, the creators individually.
Bethesda also did that with Fallout New Vegas because they gave the Fallout property to Obsidian to develop a game, and they developed New Vegas. And Bethesda said, we'll give you this huge payout if you can make it to this many units sold. And they made it like on release week or whatever. And they made it like, a couple thousand or something, like a very little amount under that. And they're like, didn't make it.
yeah, and they were just
So they didn't
barely
give
off
them the
mark.
payout.
Yep.
It was really
terrible.
shitty.
And to think how much money they made.
Dude, I would have been the CEO that would have been like, you got close enough.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Here you
dude,
go.
close enough. You'll also pass it soon.
And this is
Probably,
where
so.
creators have to make a better deal for themselves. Don't let that shit happen. Don't make those crazy little scenario deals where it might or might not happen. Make something solid.
Yeah.
put it in solid, I'm getting this, period, no matter what, if I put the work in. That's the way it should be.
I don't remember where we were on DC anymore.
I don't remember either. All I was saying, what I was going to say, Rob, is that I know the 5th movie of the DCU released was Captain America. And also, I would argue Iron Man 2 and Thor 1 are pretty,
I mean,
they're not bad.
he's not arguing with you about Captain America.
Captain America, not as much, but Thor and Iron Man 2 are great.
Okay. That might be a hot take.
I don't know, honestly. I think it would be a hot take for people who remember them, but have not rewatched them recently.
Well, let's ask this. Let's ask this question to you if you can't answer honestly about the other. We will ask it this way. Do you feel like DC has had a very strong positive start?
Yeah, but what was Nick's actual hot take? I thought it was
better than the MCU start.
It's had a much better start.
Yeah, I
than
would
the
disagree
MCU
with
did.
that.
And that's the thing, though.
That's
I'm
not what I was
saying,
asking.
if you really look at it, though, Rob, if you look at it, band for band, literally compare each thing. Like, say, DCU started with the Suicide Squad, MCU started with Iron Man 1. Those are both great movies. I'll give you that.
Are.
They're both great movies. Then you move down to fucking
Iron Man 1's better, though.
Was Peacemaker the second?
I don't know. It doesn't matter too much.
Well, let's just say Creature Commandos. I feel like it came out before
Creature,
season 2.
One of the two.
Yeah, I'll just say Creature Commandos. So you move down Creature Commandos and fucking what is it?
Okay, but on that first bracket, Iron Man 1's better than Suicide Squad.
Oh,
so Iron Man 1 already wins.
Oh, that's the chronological order. There's the release order. So then you move down the Incredible Hulk and Creature Commandos. I would say Creature Commandos is better. I haven't seen Incredible Hulk in a while, so I can't say for sure that's true, though. So
I actually love both. I love both. Those are almost equal.
I mean, I love both of all of the ones you're naming off right now.
Those two are almost equal, like almost exactly equal. But I just like the character Hulk more than the character in the Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Those characters. So that puts Hulk over for me.
Okay.
While Iron Man versus Suicide Squad, real quick. Suicide Squad is probably like a whole point or two below Iron Man 1.
Really?
Yeah. Iron Man 1 is at like peak.
They're tied for me.
I think I would probably agree with Mom, honestly. I think they're tied.
Okay. Keep going.
Then you go to Iron Man 2 versus Peacemaker Season 1 and 2. This is when MCU starts to fall off compared to DCU.
Which one versus Peacemaker?
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
Peacemaker, bro. It's Jover for Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 was good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
And it's not as good as Peacemaker.
But I didn't like it a whole lot on my first watch, but on rewatch like a year ago, I liked it way more.
Okay.
Whiplash as an enemy is so cool.
Okay.
The scene as well near the end when he takes control of Stark Tech and is using Stark's own bots against him, and him and War Machine are in that Japanese garden and they're shooting all of their own bots that are coming after them together.
Sure, that's cool.
It's so sick.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it.
Oh, and the racetrack part where Whiplash literally takes out his electric whips and he cuts a car in half with them on a racetrack.
As I said, I liked it.
And then Iron Man puts his fucking... Dude, and then Iron Man on the racetrack went, oh, I gotta suit up. So he has a briefcase with him, and he puts his arms in the briefcase and then straps it to his chest, and it becomes his Iron Man suit. That is sick. Briefcase Iron Man suit?
Okay, but was the story that good?
Yes. I think
I
so.
thought it could have been better, but I did like it.
Yep.
I did like it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Whiplash's motives were really sick, too. They went,
Peacemaker,
do this thing for me, and he took out his toothpick and he went, I need the bird.
Peacemaker, I don't have any complaints.
What the fuck?
Exactly. See, Mom gets what I'm saying. Especially season
they both
2.
have a bird guy. Whiplash and Peacemaker.
Oh my God, you are not listening.
Peacemaker Season 2, in my opinion, is genuinely 10 out of 10 television.
I would agree.
Like, Season 1 I thought was a great start. Season 2
10 out of 10
actually
television, yeah.
Yep.
I think it's because
Compare that
in my mind,
to Iron Man 2.
Yeah, but
Would you call Iron Man 2 peak? Would you call it 10 out of 10
I
masterpiece?
would call it peak, even if I weren't comparing. I would
It's
say
probably like
it's
an
good. I liked it, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a peak.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't call
Iron
Peacemaker...
Man 1, I would probably be more likely to call peak.
Valid.
Peacemaker Season 1 is not peak. Peacemaker Season 2 is peak.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Season 1's good, but Season 2's
Iron Man 2 is not peak, but it's like 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty high. But
facts.
What's the next comparison?
Then,
that's also hard because it's a movie versus a TV show.
It's not that hard.
But-
Go ahead.
then
Go ahead.
you have Thor 1 versus Superman. It's over.
Superman.
Superman
Listen.
wins. Superman wins against
So,
Thor.
Thor was good.
Thor was
Superman
really good,
was badass.
Boom!
Thor 1 was really good, though.
It was really good, but not really good like Superman
Yeah.
was.
Superman's like
Superman
near
outdid
masterpiece,
Thor.
if not masterpiece.
Superman did
I mean, dude,
outdo Thor.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. Here's one thing I will say is I don't recall feeling super emotional watching Superman, other than like excitement.
Really?
Excitement.
I felt very emotional.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
did
moments,
too.
but-
I even like had tears at times.
I don't remember if I cried or not, but I may have.
I think I
honestly.
did.
I can't think of a moment. Like, I remember getting pissed when they attacked Crypto at one point. Most of the rest, if I remember, was just action-packed and, like, really exciting. I don't remember a lot of sad moments in that movie.
Oh yeah, didn't his dad die or something? Or did he just
I don't
have a
think-
conversation? I think he had a conversation with him or something like that.
Something. I
Where he
remember
was
his
just
dad
like-
was part of it somehow.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
they
think
had
it
a
was like he didn't
conversation.
check in on him a whole lot. and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right.
And
Yes,
then his
yes, yes.
dad was just like, "Don't forget where you've come from" or something.
Yes.
Like that. I don't remember. And it was like, "Oh my god."
You know what's
I'm gonna
funny?
fucking
You know what's
cry.
funny? His dad's name is Paul Kent.
Paul Kent. That's funny.
Paul.
I love it.
I did.
And his
But I'm a
mom-
country
his mom's
girl,
name
so-
is Ma Kent.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And also like the one part in the whole war, and that one kid put up the little flag and was holding it for dear life and everything, and like was literally
Oh,
about
the
to die.
Superman flag?
Uh-huh. And he,
That part
and he
was
was
so
going,
good.
he was like, Superman, and you're like,
Okay,
Yeah.
I do remember
Yeah.
almost crying
I'm
at
about
that
to
part.
tweak.
I do remember
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
And I also... Oh, and that was so
Cinema.
cool because Superman didn't show up, but Guy
Yeah.
Gardner did.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You get the next best thing, kid," or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, he said, "Lucky,
think he
lucky
said
for you,
you
I'm
get-
here. You get something better."
Yeah,
or
exactly. I
something.
think it was like that.
Yeah. Plus, I'm happy he showed up because what they were doing, I think Superman would have been mad, but he would have been more scared of like actually killing a bunch of people.
Yeah.
While Guy Gardner didn't give a shit. He
Yeah.
was like, "You people are doing horrible things to children. I'm just gonna flip tanks over on you. I don't care."
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a situation where you're happy that Guy showed up
Uh-huh.
instead of Superman.
Oh yeah. That's what
But-
I'm saying, bro. That movie is peak.
Was there another comparison?
Yes, there is one more because there's one more movie from both. Captain America 1
There you go.
or Supergirl.
Captain America 1.
Hell no, that's
you're
slander.
such a liar.
That's fucking slander.
The first time he watched it, it put him to sleep. The second time he watched it,
Boring. Yeah, did Supergirl put you to
better.
sleep? Yeah, I don't think
No.
so. Boom, it's over.
But I'm also not a teenager the first time I see Supergirl.
you're also not bored.
Facts.
I was more bored with Captain America, yeah.
Exactly.
But-
That's my whole point.
But here is a big point of contention about
Thank you. You're
Supergirl. Here's a big point
Thank
of
you.
contention about Supergirl for me. I actually...
We're not talking about it.
Whoa!
What is her hot take? What is it?
Ah!
Well,
Can you hold that thought?
We're about to talk about it in a
Me
second.
and
'Cause I
Nick-
just got to the end of the comparisons, and we're probably going to end after Moms. So,
Okay.
because it's 12, so we've been recording for about like 2 hours or so, something like that.
So what is your hot take?
I already told you.
Amazing start to the DC
The
universe.
DCU. No.
Better than
DCU
than
is
MCU.
off to
Yeah.
a much better start than the MCU.
Much better.
All of them have been hits,
Let
if
me
not
see.
masterpieces.
I said Iron Man instead of whatever. Then I said Hulk instead of whatever. I know I said Superman
Yep.
Yep.
and Peacemaker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 for 2. What were the last 2?
It was Captain America or
and
Supergirl.
Supergirl. You said
there's-
Supergirl.
Shouldn't there be 6, I think?
There's not 6
No,
in both,
there's
so I was just
5.
comparing the first 5 of each.
That's the only fair way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it'd be fair to add Avengers in the mix. You know why?
What?
Because there's 2 seasons of Peacemaker for 1. For 2,
No.
for 2, it's not very fair
It's not allowed.
to say the start of the DCU is better than MCU, when the start of the MCU was literally, that was kind of fast if you think about it, to go from 5 movies right to Avengers. And yet it was actually done really well. I think you have to keep that into account. They got to Avengers decently fast, and it was done very well.
Okay.
Way better than Snyder tried to do when he tried to rush to Justice League.
Oh yeah, but the build-up from James Gunn though is incredible right now.
The
So.
build-up is incredible, but we haven't had Justice League yet.
Yes, but also we've seen him handle movies like Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
and shit, like, and the Suicide Squad, and they're both amazing, if not masterpieces. Guardians of the Galaxy more is what I'm talking about when I say masterpieces. He's handled multiple movies with multiple characters in them and handled them very well. Why do we not have faith that he'd handle
So Iron Man,
Justice League
Hulk,
well?
Superman.
Why are you having problems with this countdown?
It was 2 for 2.
It was Iron
and
Man,
then Supergirl.
Hulk,
So
Superman,
then it was 3v2.
Yeah.
Superman, Peacemaker. That's what it was.
I guess I would have to actually say that I don't necessarily agree or disagree, and the only reason, literally the only reason I'm going to put in there is because I don't think it's a complete one-to-one comparison that's fair. Because you have Creature Commandos, which is a whole season of his show, and then 2 seasons of Peacemaker.
That's
So
fair.
you literally have
Yeah.
3 season television shows versus 5 movies.
I think that it's a fair comparison, though, because both sides have different upsides and downsides. A movie, I think, has a harder time recovering if it does fumble, depending on what it is. If, like, say, for example, the story goes in a direction you don't like, that could be a huge fumble, because at that point they're just following that. So you might just hate the rest of the movie, basically.
Okay, then I'll say this.
Whereas a TV show, it's got separated episodes. Bad episode doesn't mean the whole bunch is good.
I think
But they have, like...
a much bigger chance to fumble.
Yeah, because they have
I get what you're
multiple
saying,
different
but I
stories.
don't 100% agree, though. So what I'm going to say is I agree and disagree, because by technicality on the way that we were just doing it, like bar for bar, it's better. But if you keep into account what I think and how I don't think it's fair to compare a TV show to a movie, and we're not including Avengers, we're just taking Avengers out of the mix completely. If we were fair and we put Avengers back in the mix and all that, and it was more movie to movie and stuff like that, then I would say MCU.
But that's the thing.
So I
well,
agree and
how-
disagree. Kind of, I'm both.
But that's the thing. How do
I'm
we
mixed.
know? That's
I'm in the middle.
That's the thing, though, Rob.
You're not
We
changing my
don't
mind
know.
from being
No.
in the middle.
Here's the thing, Rob. Do we know how long Phase 1 of DCU is going to be?
That's the
Might
thing.
be
It might
6
be
movies,
way
it
too
might be
long
12.
because I have a hot take that's
In which
about
case,
to come
it's
up.
over for Phase 1 MCU.
We're
Yeah,
about to
that's
talk about
true.
that. We're about to talk about that. So I'm on the fence, Mom. Agree or disagree, Nick?
Mom,
Do you agree or
He
disagree?
just doesn't want to admit he's too much of an MCU
I do
fanboy.
agree. I do agree because Captain America, I feel like, was a flop.
Big flop, yep.
And I don't think anything in the DCU so far has been a big flop.
Yep.
So for me, that's what puts them ahead. Doesn't mean MCU can't catch up. I have
Technically-
faith in both because I love both, and I've been really heartbroken that DCU has been spiraling downward for so long. And so for me, this is super exciting.
Yeah. I agree.
Super exciting.
I agree. I'm loving it. I can't wait for their version of like Batman and shit, like and the Flash and everyone. Like I'm super excited for it.
Me too.
Yeah.
To be fair, I also think a lot of other people out there like Captain America 1 is beloved by a lot of people. So I think a lot of people out there will say MCU because they will think immediately Captain America 1 way better than Supergirl.
No.
That's most likely a take for a lot of them people that are at home
Slander.
watching.
Slander.
I'm calling it now. But, so are we ready for my hot take?
No, because we're sliding right into mine because y'all just touched
bitch.
on it. So we're going to slide right
Nick
into
was
mine.
touching on mine, too.
Mine is,
Right.
I'm going right now.
Let mom go. She's next, Brett. Come on, Brett.
And mine
We gotta
is
keep the order.
Supergirl. My hot take on Supergirl. And that is the movie, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, I loved it.
Yep.
It was awesome. This
Incredible.
movie was immersive.
Absolutely.
It was relatable to real life
Yep.
in many ways. It was emotional, heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, maddening, angering, sweet, loving, protective.
Oh, woman!
And it was about a relationship
woman.
to your dog in many ways, and relationship
Aw,
to
doggy.
the young girl, the protectiveness, the caring, sweet. There's so much in this movie, and my emotions were all over, ranging from here to here to somewhere in the here.
Yeah.
I was like in tears one minute and mad the next, and then
Yep.
the next minute I was happy, and
Yep.
it was like so relatable too to real life in so many ways. Which for me, that means more to me because I can just touch it. It can touch me more, touch my soul more.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
I don't know. It was an excellent movie. Excellent movie. So well done. So well put together. I loved it. And I love Supergirl. And I hope to gosh they don't ever change the character that played her. What's her name?
Millie Alcock.
She's so good.
She's such a great actress. Brett.
She's so good.
She did amazing at playing the one girl.
I don't know why you're
They
smirky
played
smiling.
Rhaenyra so well. Or Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon. She played her.
Yes.
And she also played Supergirl incredibly well. I'm like, damn. This girl's going places, Brett.
She is going places.
She is very
And I
talented.
loved Crypto, but why wouldn't I?
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
I'm a dog lover.
Yeah, and the
so.
relationship they built between Supergirl and Crypto was fucking
They gave so much of the background that in this movie, and I loved it. I loved seeing this.
Yep. And plus, it just shows you how much she cares for the dog just from the get-go of the goal of the movie, because at the beginning, she's just like a 20-something-year-old, like, that goes out and parties and doesn't really care about finding her purpose. As soon as Crypto is hurt and she needs to find the medicine, she immediately goes on an adventure to find it, because she's like, I need to help my dog. This is my person. This is like,
Right.
I can't
This
lose
is my
this
pack.
person. Yeah, exactly. So
This is my
It's so
heart.
good.
This is my soul.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that immediately tells you how much Supergirl cares for Crypto.
Which shows a lot more of her depth too, because when Supergirl showed up in Superman, and then she showed up, and then she had her own movie here, and in the beginning even of this movie, you didn't really feel like she was a gal that really cared about anybody too much
Yeah.
or anything too much.
Yeah.
You know, and wasn't doing anything with her life too much,
Yeah.
you know? So, other than Crypto, I mean, you could tell she cared about him, but you weren't even getting the depth of that until something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's so much depth. All of a sudden, just bam, this is what she's really made of on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
She was just hiding it.
Yep.
Hey, y'all!
Yep. She's got Karen Love in her. She was just...
And you find out why she was hiding it.
Yeah, she was destroyed by the destruction of her planet and
Yep.
her homeworld and her family and everyone she loved and knew her whole life.
Yeah, she was guarded. She
And now
was
she
very
has-
guarded.
And she's jettisoned off to this new world with the only person that's similar to her being Superman, someone she doesn't even really know. It's just someone that's from a race.
Who doesn't speak her language.
Also doesn't speak her language.
Yeah, she had to learn English.
Yep.
Superman not knowing Kryptonian actually bothered me, but... You know why? Loreheads know why.
Bonk.
The Superman robots that are made of Kryptonian technology,
Oh, do they speak
when he's a
Kryptonian?
child, they teach him Kryptonian
Oh,
in the comics.
fair enough.
And some comics he doesn't learn it
Yeah,
as a
but-
child, but when he gets older, he wants to know, so they teach him.
Okay,
Oh,
so
well, so Even in some other comics, he did do it.
Yeah, but he's older, like teenager, like middle school, high school, not like.
Yeah.
In this movie, in this current Superman is in his 30s, and he doesn't know Kryptonian.
Yeah. I like it, though. I like the change because it emphasizes how alone she felt and how much she felt like she was on an alien planet.
And how much she felt like she had to be guarded.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, know.
Imagine
it was
being,
a very sad situation for her.
Yeah. I mean, imagine being
Funny
jettisoned
enough,
out of your home world and then it's completely destroyed.
Are you guys
Everyone
trying
you
to
know
sell
loves. Yes.
I was about to say, because none of my problems are with the story.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's my hot take on Supergirl, which I didn't realize would be a hot take until these two told me that a lot of people were saying it was just okay. And I was like, well, they must not be dog lovers.
I mean, facts.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't know how you could just be okay movie when it's,
No.
I mean, it's not just about the dog, but it is definitely, a lot of it is centered around saving the dog's life.
Yeah, but you also get this really
But
sweet
you
journey.
get so much.
Yeah, you also get this sweet journey with her traveling with that one little girl, and as they're traveling,
just
they
lost
got
her
a lot
family.
closer, and she just lost her family. Yeah, so there, it's kind of also, I think that's part.
And they're
of
both
why,
guarded. They're both guarded, and they both learn
and I think that's
how to be better people, not so guarded, care about. They actually found a family with each other.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say, is I think that's part of the reason they got so close, too, is just because they both had lost all of their loved ones, basically, except for, of course, she has Crypto, but even then, at the moment, she feels like she's losing Crypto. So she's extremely guarded.
She is.
So
the little girl was very guarded.
Yeah.
I mean, all that little girl was focusing on was revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't there to make a buddy.
Yep.
So, I don't know. It was very good. And it's sad that some people did not get the whole premises of that. Maybe they need to go back and watch it a second time with an opened eye.
Well, and some of them also, like, complain that, like, the villain, they don't like the villain. They think he's too simple. And I'm like, I don't care. It's a fitting fucking villain. He's got a fun motive, but like it's a simple one. But some villains just could be simple. I don't care. Fight me.
Well, there's also a whole group that thinks the movie is really bad because it's trying to say that men are bad.
Bruh.
Is this females? A whole group of females or males?
I mean, I'm sure some
group of
females
males?
think that, but
Whole group of males is what I
I
meant.
think it's mostly guys, if I know.
So
I
guys
don't
feel
know,
like it's
but
trying to make guys look bad.
Probably.
They would have been
just-
happy if the villain was a female. I mean, get
it's
out
not
of
because
here.
the villain's a male. It's because
His whole thing
the
is
male villain, him and his entire group, they specifically get women as prisoners to impregnate
rape
them and make more men.
They rape them.
Like, that's their entire thing.
Yeah.
So a lot
But
of
it's
people are
not
saying,
just
"Oh,
to rape them. It's, I mean, not that it's a good thing. Trust me when I say that is not what I'm saying. But they do it. Don't they do it because their race died off, or it's dying off, or something? Or was I not understanding that
believe so.
right?
I don't think
I
so.
thought they were.
I think it's
for
just
that
their way.
purpose.
It's just a tribe of all men that only wanted to stay all men.
That's right. Yeah, because I think
Oh,
they
well,
also
what happens if they give birth to a girl?
Either they killed
They
them
kill it, or they
or
raise it to
impregnate
be
it.
another wife.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
Yeah, I know, it's gross. But that's part of what I'm like, I mean, to be fair, like, we've had a lot of tribes and, like, just other groups of people
In
in
other
general.
movies.
In history.
And in history, in real life, yes.
That have done horrible shit like
That, yes.
Oh,
yes.
It's not that surprising, and I'm like,
Like, if it can exist.
let a villain be simple. It don't gotta be
If
complicated.
it can exist in our history on this planet,
Yep,
don't think it can't exist in other planets.
that's what I'm saying.
Of course it can. I mean, get over it. Don't be so dang sensitive.
Well, the only thing I'll at least slightly give is that I do know that some people say
Oh
that they're
my
more so
God.
upset because he's not
Oh.
like as fun or interesting as he is in the comics.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
He's not as fun or interesting.
Yeah, like I think they said
He was
like
fun.
he's
How
not,
is he fun or interesting in the comics? A rapist?
No, but I'm
Well, he
saying
was
I think
fun
he
in the
was
movie
like I'm pretty sure
Because
they
he's like kind of a psycho.
I know, I'm pretty sure they do something like maybe he's like he does more stuff in the comic or something, or maybe he's got a different motive or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
I don't
why.
remember.
I didn't
whatever.
actually. I don't think I remember.
All I
hearing
know,
about it.
comic to movie specifically, that people were upset about is they went for, since it takes place sort of out in the galaxy, in the universe, like a Guardians of the Galaxy sort of story.
Mm-hmm.
In the comic that this was based off of, it was more medieval styled. Like the bad guy tribe and stuff.
Yeah.
Which personally I do think fits a little more with, like, we're going to take women as prisoners and make more men.
Yeah.
I do think that fits more personally.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently they were heavily inspired by Mad Max because of the
Makes sense.
villain in Mad Max who does basically the same thing.
No, yeah, I totally got that vibe.
I did too.
Yeah.
So they made him more like Punk in Mad Max, kind of him and his tribe.
Yeah.
And I know some people have said online they have a problem with that. Me, I'm like, I love medieval, so I would have loved to see it be medieval, but I don't think that's really a problem with the film.
Yeah.
I think it
It's
just
not.
is what it is. So I don't rate that part of it bad or good. It just sort of is what it is.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it paints men as bad people. I think that's ridiculous. If there
I just
if
meant-
there are
I just
people
meant
out there
dumb.
saying that, that's ridiculous.
That's an airhead take.
well, I just meant on the medieval versus Mad Max aesthetic.
No, I see what you're saying.
But,
Just
but
going
in
back
terms
to what
of
you were saying
in terms
earlier.
of the villain, on like people saying this is a movie where Supergirl, a female, has to fight a villainous male who's taking and raping women and making children and stuff forcefully.
Which is so
They're
dumb.
taking that as this movie is a message about men being evil, like men are bad.
so these are
Which is
crybaby
dumb.
men then.
Okay, so I guess Superman's evil now because he was in the movie too. He was in the movie. He was trying to be a good influence. I guess he's evil. I guess he's
and
evil
also
now.
Superman is
No,
like
this
the
is-
symbol of like all goodness in the world.
exactly.
basically.
And all goodness in men.
Yeah. Oh, and Lobo, he helped her escape. But I guess he's evil
Lobo
too. He's evil.
is pretty evil. He's a
No, I know he's pretty evil, but I'm saying
Lobo is evil, but
I'm
Lobo
saying
is
in this
also
instance-
Supergirl's partner in crime.
that's what I'm saying. In
He
this
helped.
instance, he literally helped her. So I'm like,
Well, I was
in
gonna
this
say
instance, I
He
guess
helped
he's evil
her.
in this instance.
And he helped the younger girl. So, like, I'm just
Yeah,
wondering
yeah.
where all these crybaby men are thinking about all that. Like, does that make men look bad too? Wah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, no, get
no,
over
but
yourself.
I was gonna say Lobo is a pretty evil person, but
No,
I liked that in this movie he had respect for the little girl and like
He did.
her freeing them both from the cells and stuff.
Yeah.
So he even like kind of watched out for her when he went out to like
Yeah.
cut all their heads off with
Oh,
his chain
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's almost
Like,
like he
and
respected
then
how
when he
courageous she
saw-
was for how like weak she was.
And at the
Yeah.
end, when Supergirl kills the leader of the tribe,
Mm.
after she convinced the little girl to walk away,
Mhm.
and Lobo was watching, and Lobo saw Supergirl kill him, and then he went, "Hell yeah," or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying,
again,
bro.
mad respect.
I feel
Mad
like
respect.
I feel like Lobo wasn't doing that in the like you got revenge way. I think
Yeah.
he was doing that in a way like for
You're-
the little girl.
Yes.
Fuck that guy.
Yes.
I agree.
Because he had respect for the little girl.
Yeah.
So,
So-
like, all the crybaby men that are crybabying about the villain, making me look bad, are they saying the same thing when Lobo walks into the scene?
No.
All right. Also.
No, they're not.
This guy
Are
is
they
so
saying
badass.
the same thing?
He's so
Are they
badass.
saying the same thing about Superman because he's making an appearance in the movie?
Are they also saying that about the one kid's
No, they're
dad
not.
that got murdered, who was apparently an honorable blacksmith, like just a guy trying to take care of
Right.
his family? Apparently, he's evil too. He's evil.
He's evil for refusing to give weapons to rapists.
Yeah, exactly. He also refused to
This
give
is my
weapons to
point.
bad guys. Oh, but he's evil.
These ridiculous
No,
rants and
what?
raves about the movie are ridiculous.
It's,
They're just
to
crybabies.
be fair, I think a lot of it comes from rage baiting. I actually have wondered
I'm
that
not
a lot.
mad. They're not rage baiting me. I'm
No,
not mad.
no,
I'm
but-
just
but
saying
a
you're
lot of people
crybabies.
will be like, your take is dumb, and then immediately comment, which creates more engagement. And I feel like because of that, a lot of people I think there's definitely,
I see what you're saying.
because a lot of people say these takes online, I think it's this weird vicious cycle where
It's
there's
like
people
engagement bait.
people who do the engagement bait,
Yeah.
rage bait thing
Yeah.
and say this take, but then other people see the take and actually agree.
Believe with it. Yeah, they're like,
They
wait,
go,
he's right.
wait, he said it, and now I'm like, yeah, true.
Yeah.
So there's those people that believe it, but then there's
Yeah.
the people who do it just for rage bait. I think there's a lot of both. in it, but-
They are like magnets for the real crybabies. Okay.
True.
well, that.
Let me play you a little tiny violin.
Whoa.
This
Wow.
movie was awesome, and it had nothing to do with making men look bad.
I was
Nothing
gonna say I
at
have
all.
no problems with the actual movie in terms of story, in terms of like aesthetic choice between medieval Mad Max. I don't think the villain was some weird woke message. I don't think any of that stuff.
Oh, it's a movie. Get over it.
The absolute best parts of the movie, though, were definitely, in my opinion, the parts where things ramped up and characters were doing really cool shit.
Yes.
Anything that Lobo did was always cool.
Yeah.
Always.
Lobo was so fucking cool.
Supergirl,
He's so
the
cool.
only problem, the only real problem I have with the movie is for like the first half, I felt there wasn't a lot going on. I felt kind of
Felt like a
bored.
good setup. It was
Here's
giving you a lot
here's
of
the
backstory on
Yes.
Supergirl and
Yes.
her relationship with Superman, Crypto, and all
Well,
that.
here's the
It was
thing.
making you really know her.
Yeah.
I was kind of bored in the first half. Minus the only part that didn't bore me in the first half. The boredom was close to, but not to the same level of Captain America. And the reason that it wasn't to the same level,
So you were getting ready to take a snooze?
yeah. The only reason. Listen.
no fucking way. He's
no,
capping.
listen,
He's now
I'm
he's
not
engagement
capping.
baiting. He's engagement baiting.
I'm not. The only
Ew.
reason that I don't think it was on the same boredom level as Cap was because the first half of Cap, I was like, what are we doing? What is the goal? What are we trying to achieve? There was like no goal. There was nothing we were striving for. In the first half of Supergirl, her dog is poisoned and she needs a cure. And I'm like, oh, I know exactly what we're trying to do. I know exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to get that cure.
Yeah.
We need to save the dog.
Yeah.
Spoiler
So
alert.
that will it'll say spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the entire reason that I don't think it was nearly as boring as Cap, but kind of similar-ish. The only reason it wasn't as close though was because of Crypto being poisoned. Because that gave the movie a path to walk down,
Yeah.
and the viewers to understand like we need to save Crypto. The first half of Cap has like nothing going on.
Okay.
First half of Cap, you're like, what is the goal? I know we need to defeat the Nazis, but other than that, what is Cap specific? What is his goal?
What is
Cap's
he going
goal.
to do? Is he going to kill Hitler?
Yeah. And then Bucky, when he falls off the train,
Yeah.
he goes, Bucky's dead. Rest in peace. But then
R.I.P..
then it's like, oh wait, no, he's not dead. So like, there's not like a we need to save Bucky. There's not like something like that where it's like, oh, we have a clear goal. And Red Skull doesn't even show up until the very end. The very, very end. So there's not even the goal of we need to stop Red Skull.
Bruh, I thought you were about to say like halfway through he shows
No.
up. Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
The main bad guy through the whole movie that you think is just like a Nazi general,
Yeah.
he takes off his fake human mask and it's Red Skull at the end.
No, that was just because that had to be because the MCU was just starting. They were like, how do we save on the CG budget? Oh, okay, we can just have him be a normal human for most of the movie. Surprise! Oh! We saved a lot of money doing this.
So what's your hot take? Supergirl's good.
Supergirl is awesome. It's not
Okay,
just
agreed.
good. It is awesome. It's a movie worth the money to go see. If you haven't seen it, do not listen to all this whiny, crybaby stuff from
MCU.
guys who are worried about men's reputations. It has nothing to do with that
I think that's
ever.
a minority.
Yeah, it's probably. I think the more of the majority is just being like, yeah, the movie's kind of average MCU Phase 1 movie, and I'm like, whoa.
It's not average. It is not average.
Bro.
And I also recognize that some people have to watch something twice to really understand what it's doing. Maybe some of these people need to watch it again. I don't know. That's completely up to them. But I don't think a lot of the people saying that really maybe paid closer attention, really understood what they were supposed to be understanding. I don't know. Something didn't click. This movie is awesome.
Facts.
I think
It clicked
it's
with
more-
me on the first watch.
It's basically just all to do with PTSD and how that trauma
Yeah.
follows you and can make you not care about anything.
Yeah, like
Until
it got
something
me,
like
basically.
crypto happens, and then you're forced to care about shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, and so much of it's relatable to real life. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many things in your life that you could immediately go, I can relate.
Yeah.
I also like the flashbacks with her and Superman trying so hard to be like, I'm your family, we can be family, and
Yeah.
stuff, and reaching his hand out, like, we're from the same planet.
Yeah.
And stuff, and her being way
Yeah.
more avoidant, and
It's
like,
so-
She
so
wouldn't reach
heartbreaking.
back. She
It's
wouldn't
so
reach back.
heartbreaking. Yeah.
She
and
was
then,
guarded.
and then,
She
dude,
was guarded.
yeah, I will say
The
that was the
reunion.
one
The
part.
reunion at the end of her and Superman,
Oh my
she
God.
reached back, and
Yeah.
I was like,
I
yes!
fucking love that, yeah.
I was
And
literally
Superman
like,
actually being like shocked, but also like happy that she's
Yeah.
finally moving in with him.
And they decided
like,
that they
staying.
were going to move in together,
Yeah.
and then him making little gestures about crypto
Yeah, he
over
was
there,
like,
who's
"Is he
wrecking
staying
the
too?"
kitchen, totally wrecking the kitchen over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that was so funny. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
Yep.
that's what I was gonna say is the ending when she finally shows up to his apartment after everything. I was like,
Yes.
might have been my favorite scene in the movie, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yep.
Besides the part when I think the CG wasn't super good at this part, but I understand what they were going for well enough that I really like what it was anyway. When the girl is standing there and they were circling her with the vehicles,
Yeah.
and then Supergirl comes flying in and just wrecking them and making them fly and
Oh,
spin
that
out
was
and
so
explode
awesome.
everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I
that
was like,
cool.
in
And
my
the
seat,
camera is just slowly panning around the girl while you just see explosions and
Yeah.
things flying
that
around
was,
her.
Yeah.
I loved it.
and some great tunes.
Ooh,
I don't
and
remember
the
what the
part
song
where
was,
she
but-
flies in the sky holding the car, and then the dude's like, huh? And then she punches him and he just goes flying through the car.
Yes.
Yep.
Stuff. I was like, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
That was
loved
probably
it.
the best Supergirl part.
Yeah.
I agree.
Supergirl
I
action.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Also,
'Cause
just
a
the
lot
scene
of
in
the
general
other-
when she was like deciding to put the suit on, and eventually she did, and showed up in the
Yes.
suit. You were like, cinema.
Yeah, and right when you thought she was going to die, too.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, oh my God.
Well,
you know.
Most of the action scenes besides that, with Supergirl in particular, I don't think were super great. That was my other problem, is because she's kind of flying around and looking around at stuff a lot and not doing as much destruction as she's clearly capable of.
Yeah.
Things like that. Meanwhile, I think Lobo was stealing the show when she wasn't. Because he was like spinning his axe thing and cutting heads off.
That's
Like
true.
in lines,
going
literally
crazy.
having a
Yeah,
bunch
but
of heads
she
roll.
also was, I think, she wasn't fully immersed in that fight that you're talking about, because she also
She was looking for someone, yeah.
she was also looking for
Yeah.
someone and looking
Yeah.
out for the little girl all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
it
then
made
there was
more
also
sense.
a bar fight where she was like, "Can you walk over there?" And then she like fought a bunch of dudes in a bar, and you barely get to see that fight at all because it's again the camera's on the girl, and you just see some like chairs and guys.
But
being
I think
thrown.
that in that moment, I understand what you're saying, but also I think that they were trying to send the message that as guarded as she was starting to open up in the way of protecting this little girl,
Yeah.
caring about her
Yeah.
and protecting her. Because the whole scene was about her protecting her behind the chair. And there were a few
Yeah.
times when she like shielded her as she did something to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, they're sending out messages about Supergirl. You need to pay attention to these things.
Yeah.
You're getting to know her.
Yeah, they're giving you a lot of little bits and pieces of her character, and who
Right.
she really is.
Which you didn't get before.
I think
Yeah.
to me, it's just that like Superman in his movie got to do way more action scenes.
That's true.
And her time's not over.
No, I know. I'm just saying
she could have a lot more in the future.
That's just a point of contention with the movie for me, is I wanted more action where I got to see the action.
But
stuff like that.
But if she gets more action in the future, I don't mind that it started the way it started.
One thing I can't wait for...
You see what I'm saying? I do not mind because I'm getting to know her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I also just
You skipped right over what I just said, so don't bro me.
What, Nick?
It's true.
No,
I wasn't skipping.
You can go ahead.
I was going to say,
my thing
but
after.
bro, if they take the energy of the fights from Superman, which was not CGI mess, they'd actually visibly be able to see what the fighters were doing, Superman and the other person.
Yeah.
Like in the football field, when he literally grabbed that guy's leg and did like a spin and like hit him over and over in the
Yes, that
ground.
was so fucking
Or when he was in the air and all those Lex bots were about to come at him,
Yeah,
and
then
he
he
just
just started
spun
spinning
really
the laser
fast with his
gun.
laser eyes. Those
That was
kind
so
of things.
fucking sick.
But imagine when they have Superman and Supergirl teaming up against someone, and they keep that visual
That's what I'm saying.
where they're just like flipping people around.
And you know that'll probably happen in the next Superman movie.
That's what I'm trying to say is in the future, she may have a lot more of that kind of action.
Facts. Big facts.
And in that case, I don't mind at all that they started her off this way because I got so much background on her. And I got to feel close to her.
Yeah.
When I watched the movie, I felt close to her.
Facts.
I'd also say that I really liked that one of the big messages was you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be good.
Yes, I love that. And they repeated that several times throughout.
Oh, yeah. Big fucking facts.
And that's also something in real life. You don't have to be perfect, just be good.
So, your hot take is...
Wait.
I told you.
Okay.
I also wanted to bring up, there was one thing as well I was going to say really quick. I feel like it's a little thing you don't necessarily notice, but it's like always there, and once you think about it, you're like, holy shit, that's so cool. I love how masterfully done as well the tension is with getting Crypto a cure. They constantly have her checking that watch, showing you how much time is left, and it starts to constantly be on your mind. You start to be like,
I was actually paying attention to the sun going up and down, how many hours were left.
Exactly.
And then every now and then they'd shoot back to Crypto with the doctor, just for a second, so you could see how much he's struggling.
Yep.
And it would be like, oh,
And then the
That's what I'm
doctor has
saying.
a tear go down their eye.
Crypto had tears in his little eyes,
Yeah, I
though,
know,
and I was
you're
like,
like-
oh my god.
That's because he's poisoned. He's in pain.
He was
Yeah,
also
well, yeah,
sad. He
suffering.
wanted
That was
he
not
wanted his
only-
Supergirl back too, and he wanted to live for her.
No, yeah, not only was he poisoned though, but it was also, they said, specifically a poison that like basically tortures them, like all the
It's
way up
painful.
until death.
It was
and I was
painful.
like, that motherfucker.
And
Oh, it made you so mad.
Yo, this
Yeah.
villain's not that good. He's torturing a dog.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? He wants to rape and impregnate women, and he's torturing a dog. What?
What are you talking about? And he's got
not that good, though.
I
the poison
understand.
to affect both of them, but all she needed was the sun.
Yeah.
I understand people are like, well, it's not a Thanos or a Joker. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
he's horrible.
She's not meant to be a Thanos or a Joker. She's meant to be Supergirl.
No,
Right.
they're saying like the villain,
The
is not like that, and
Oh,
they're saying
like-
those are
well,
more
he's not
complex.
meant to be a Thanos or a whatever. He's meant to be
Or a
who
Joker.
he is, a Joker.
Yeah.
He's not meant to be
He's
that.
not a complex character because he's not a complex person. He thinks this is what I do.
And he's actually pretty
And that's
stupid, to
pretty
be
much it.
honest.
Yeah.
I think he's a cool villain, but
He's a very cool
No, I
villain,
mean
but he's like-
intelligence-wise, he was
Yeah.
pretty stupid. That's what
Well-
I don't mean he was a stupid villain. He was stupid intelligence-wise. He was very, like, that's what he was meant to
I don't
be.
know,
He
I
wasn't
thought-
meant to be like this super smart guy who knew how to cut corners and get around things. And
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
He
it
was
was
meant to just be a ruthless killer.
I thought it was actually pretty smart that he convinced people that were on paycheck civilians to try and poison her when like Supergirl has no reason not to trust them.
Yeah.
I feel like that was pretty smart.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like it was smart. I felt
I think
like it
the
was.
only-
I didn't feel like it was smart. I felt like it was out of pure fear and threat. That's not smart to me.
But I
That's,
also
that's
think
just
that-
common sense that you can threaten and put the fear in someone to do something for you.
But I also think that
They had their daughter.
But it was
he
smart
had
for,
their daughter.
But it was smart
Yes,
for
but-
him to do that.
yeah, Rob
To
saying that
try to
he
get
could've-
Supergirl out of the way.
Yeah, he
I
said
didn't
Rob
think it
saying
was
that
smart.
even though yes, he's using fear tactics to get them to do his bidding. He's doing it in order to poison Supergirl because he knows he
Well, I
can't really
guess-
take her on a one-on-one fight.
I know, but I guess for me, that doesn't make him smart. I guess because like there's been so many real life people who used fear tactics like in the past, not in our country but in other countries, and where are they now? Dead. It wasn't a smart thing to do, and it got them killed. Or it got them imprisoned, or whatever happened to them. It got them in a bad space. It wasn't a smart thing to do. And so for me, a fear tactic is not a smart thing. It's a stupid thing. If you can find another way around to get people to do what you want, that's smarter.
Well, what
That's
I was going to
true,
say is I
but
think it
it's-
more so just added to that kind of hunter,
It added
ruthless
to his
killer.
assholeness.
I think it added more so to his kind of hunter, like ruthless killer kind of
He was very
persona
ruthless.
that he had
Yeah.
because he would do anything to get the one up on someone, including threatening.
It
a
did. No,
family
I
so
agree
that he
with
could
that.
Poison
I agree
Supergirl.
with that. It did add
I personally think it was smart because we're not talking about real life. And in the terms of the
It doesn't matter if we're talking
but
about
in
real
terms
life.
of the actual movie, it actually was going to work because the only reason it didn't work was because the husband ended up being like, "There's milk in the fridge. Take the milk. Make yourself throw up."
Yeah,
If the husband
True.
didn't do that, she was screwed.
that is true.
She was actually going to be killed.
That is true. Yeah.
The husband backing out of it and being
I
like, fuck
don't
this
think it
guy
was
is the
smart.
reason she lived. Which, funny enough, is it's even crazier that they were willing to go dark enough to be like the husband.
Yeah.
They're like, the wife is like, they have a daughter! So she's
Yeah.
the one that's like, do it! And
Yeah,
the
she's
husband
like,
is
"No."
like, no, this isn't right.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
another.
The milk, make yourself throw up. And then when he shows up, he literally kills the entire family, and Supergirl doesn't get to save any of them.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
and
insane.
Let me just add something too for all those silly little crybabies out there that
Oh
are
my
saying
God.
makes
I'm
a
all back to
man
the
look so
crybabies."
bad, makes men look bad. Why are they adding all this stuff in the mix that they're trying to make men look bad? That was a man.
That's
They
true. Yeah.
told her where the milk was.
Yeah.
Told her where the
The
milk.
woman was
The
bad.
woman was bad.
Yeah, literally.
So
Fuck women.
I need some crybaby women
I
to
know
say
you
this
do.
is making women look bad. I mean,
Bruh. Mom's getting rage baited by the crybabies.
I'm not enraged.
Because I want to try to do mine real quick.
Oh, agree or disagree?
Yeah, agree or
Yeah.
disagree.
I strongly agree.
What was it? That it's good or amazing?
Supergirl
It's
was amazing.
amazing.
It's amazing.
You shouldn't have to think about it. I was smacking him.
For real.
You should not even have to think about it.
I would immediately say agree if you just said good.
Amazing.
Amazing.
What is amazing? Like out of 10? This will help me
Trying to
say if
get
I
it.
agree or not.
I'm not going to score. I'm just saying it's an amazing movie.
Oh, well, if we're not going to add a score to it, then sure, yeah, it's an amazing movie. I can use words
That was
without
so hard.
scores.
That was
But if
so
we
hard.
tie the word to a score, then I have a different opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
W.
Whatever. Go ahead. What's your hot take?
Yeah, final hot take.
Final hot take of the night. Let's go. James Gunn might be flubbing after an amazing start on the DC universe.
Did he know what you were going to do yours on?
No. The start.
What the fuck?
That connects back to yours.
What kind of take is this shit, bro?
Because I said he might be flubbing after an amazing start.
Bruh. Why would you
The start,
think
Superman, Creature Commandos, Peacemaker, Supergirl, Suicide Squad, right? Upcoming. Lanterns, which I have a feeling will be good, probably. It's also a TV show, gives you more... Again, they have more time to try to make it good. But then Clayface.
That's in the DCU?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Clayface.
Well, I didn't know for sure.
Which I feel like is a very
be a cinema
strange. What?
That could
That
be
could be
great.
cinema, bro.
Why?
No. I'm not saying. No. Listen, no.
Animated series Clayface episodes.
I
which
literally
were peak,
said
bro.
to the new DC universe.
Uh-huh.
I'm counting the universe.
Okay.
I'm not saying Clayface will be a bad movie.
What are
I'm
you
saying
saying?
that Clayface this early, when we haven't established even the Justice
so
League
when
and
we haven't
everything,
even like
that's
shown
kind
Batman.
of crazy to be like, time to do Clayface.
I see what you're
He's
saying.
just a Batman villain.
But
He
James
doesn't.
Gunn's doing it, right?
No, I believe it's a different director.
Why isn't James Gunn doing it?
It's
James
kinda like
Gunn.
the
I don't
MCU
think James
mom that
Gunn
MCU
did. James
has.
Gunn do Supergirl? I don't think he did.
I don't think you did. Yeah.
Someone
Oh.
else did the.
Yeah, I was
directing
gonna say,
and stuff.
Mom, it's kind of like the MCU. MCU, every movie usually has like a new writer director.
I was just going to say
he's-
anything James Gunn does, I trust, but I don't know if he's.
Well, James Gunn is definitely he's in charge of deciding what's next in the DC universe.
Yeah, he's
and
kinda
stuff
like more the
that, and
person-
who's in charge of it.
And he's also kind of the person that like signs off on it. Like if he reads it and goes, "This is shit,"
So he's
gonna
running
send
the
it
show.
back. Yeah,
Right.
Then why wouldn't I trust this?
Well, no. Listen, I'm saying to the DC universe. I'm thinking forward in time of like MCU. We got Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4, so and so forth. Meanwhile, we're getting lanterns. That's good because we're setting up Green Lantern. Clayface, not setting anyone up. Possibly, maybe getting a really fast cameo of Batman.
yeah. That's what
But I
was kinda
doubt
thinking,
he's
which
in the
is-
movie concurrently. It's probably like a scene.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It's weird that they're introducing Clayface before Batman. That's really weird.
That's very strange. Man of Tomorrow, which is Superman 2.
Right.
that makes sense.
And supposedly Lex Luthor and Superman are teaming up in that movie against a
Okay.
greater threat.
Interesting.
People are saying it's going to be Brainiac, apparently. Which I would love. Please do that.
But see,
And then Paradise Lost, which is a DC TV show based around Wonder Woman's birth.
okay,
I would love that.
That's a strange decision. I'm like,
that
why
sounds
not?
really interesting.
But
honestly.
again,
It could be
like
so
just like
interesting.
Clayface, I feel like the Paradise Lost to me sounds more of like a we'll do this after we've established the Justice League. It sounds weird to
I
me to
think-
do a TV show based on Wonder Woman's birth and all of that without first like having a Wonder Woman movie.
I trust the process.
Yeah,
of that
I do
one.
too,
It's
because
weird.
you don't know what direction they're going to go with that. I can think of some ways they could do that and make it work.
And even
This one
even
irks
if-
me the most.
And I'm so happy about that because Wonder Woman has been ripped off hard.
And see, that makes it to me.
Hard. She hasn't gotten the screen
No,
time she
hello.
should have. She hasn't gotten the
Hello,
stories she
no.
should. Are you listening?
Yeah.
She hasn't gotten the screen time she should have gotten. She hasn't gotten the stories she should have gotten. She's been ripped off. Of all the superheroes, she's been ripped off the most, I think.
But she had 2 movies. And she was in the Justice League.
They were both pretty.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
They were all pretty. Yeah.
Anyway.
They weren't horrible, but they were great.
Yeah.
They've really done her dirty.
Yeah.
So I hope that this is the new beginning and a better start for her.
I agree, and I think what I'm saying is that that's what excites me about
Me
Paradise
too.
Lost is
Me too.
because that's such an interesting place to start the story of a hero.
Yes.
Because that feels like it is supposed to be the introduction of Wonder Woman. It's just at a very interesting point you wouldn't expect.
Yep.
Um,
And I don't think Clayface has gotten. I think they've barely touched him in the past.
I agree, but it's very
And he should
weird
have gotten.
to do.
He should have gotten more.
It's also very weird to do a Batman villain before Batman.
That is weird. I do agree.
At the very
I get
least,
it.
at the
I
very
get it.
least, I feel like you establish Batman first, then
Yeah.
do a Clayface movie.
Yeah.
I get it.
At the very least,
you don't
and then
know how
at the
they're
very
gonna do it.
at the very most, maybe it's like we've done enough to get all the way through the first phase of Justice League and have the first Justice League come out. We know this universe is good to go, so now we're going to do fun stuff like Clayface. You would think that's maybe parts where Clayface would come in.
Yeah.
But anyway, Paradise Lost, Birth of Wonder Woman, Brave and the Bold, which is centered around Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it's Batman and his son, Robin, Damian Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Which a little bit annoys me because they're skipping over like every Robin ever and being like, let's just get right to the last one.
We'll see.
I got no problems with that.
I don't have a problem. I think that the movie most likely will be really good. It'll most likely be really fun to watch because Batman and Damian Wayne's dynamic is very interesting. Is because Batman is obviously the no-killing guy, and Damian Wayne loves swords and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He wants to fight crime with swords and things like that, and he's rambunctious and doesn't listen to Batman.
Yeah.
Yep.
All of his past Robins listen to him a lot better than Damian does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And so that, see, they could take that into a more interesting direction of like, I would not be surprised if at some point or another James Gunn taps into the whole like Jason Todd backstory and like him becoming Red Hood, and he probably will become Red Hood, I feel like. And so then they could like actually explore these mirrors between all the Robins in these movies, which could be cinema.
Yeah,
I just wanna-
I agree. They could go in some
I
really
just-
cool
and I
directions with that.
I could easily see there being some kind of scene between him and Damian Wayne, and like how like they're getting like frustrated with each other or something like that, and then Damian, I feel like Batman would say something along the lines of like, he feels like the only reason that Damian Wayne hasn't been lost to him and he's still his Robin is because he doesn't listen to him,
yeah.
because all the other Robins did and he's lost them. Well,
he hasn't
did
lost any of them.
Wait, did he? Well, he lost Jason Todd.
Not permanently. He lost him. He got tortured. Then they found him, and now he's Red Hood.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's still part of the Bat family.
But he feels lost to him because he doesn't agree with Red Hood and
Yeah.
what,
True.
like how he handles.
But he also still has Tim Drake. He still has Dick Grayson.
Oh, I didn't know he had those.
Dick Grayson's Nightwing now.
Oh.
And Tim Drake is, he should be Red Robin now.
Okay.
So. And he should still have Batgirl.
Okay.
Or Oracle, depending if they go the paralyzed route or not.
True. Yeah, true.
Either way, she's still part of the Bat family.
Yeah.
So, anyway, they're skipping over quite a lot of Batman's sidekick story,
Yeah.
is the problem I have with that.
Yeah.
And then after this is where it gets extra weird again, kind of similar to Clayface. Booster Gold.
Okay.
He's like the time travel superhero,
Okay.
but he's like a rich dude, time travel superhero guy. He just like wants to look good, so he does a lot of time travel shenanigans to be like, see what I did. Like he's
take
kind of like
credit,
he's kind of
oh,
like a
look at that.
fake hero, sort of.
Yeah, like look at that, I took out Hitler.
Exactly.
Even Captain America couldn't do that.
Which I think that, again, it's like, what? This
Yeah.
feels again like Clayface. Like, wouldn't you rather have the whole universe kind of established and then start doing fun stuff like that, like side stuff?
I feel like at that point though he has established most of the universe, like that would be in the Justice League. And mind you, Avengers happened when a lot of the Avengers weren't established yet.
What do you mean we're this
Sure, we
deep
had-
and they're already doing Clayface and Booster Gold and not a single Martian Manhunter movie?
Well, no,
Not a Teen Titans movie or a Cyborg, depending on which.
that's my whole point though. When we got Avengers, they didn't do any movie for Hawkeye or Black Widow.
They didn't
That's
need it.
true.
Bruh.
They didn't need it.
Why not?
Bruh.
Because they literally put their stories in that movie, in the Avengers movie.
So you're saying they couldn't do that with Justice League?
Well, I
Might
think
not-
that they can.
that couldn't
I
possibly
think
be
that's
the point.
very possible with Martian Manhunter, because he's kind of like a pseudo leader, sort of, to the Justice League,
Yeah.
and he's sort of the one that brings them together a little bit too, kind of like Nick Fury, sort of.
Yeah.
But to do that with Cyborg would be weird. You like just give Cyborg a story in the Justice League. Like, have him be one of the more main characters in the Justice League. When Cyborg is famously a little bit more of a side character in the Justice League.
I mean, that would just be switching it up.
Switching it up, it can be cool.
Like the comics, well,
Switching it up can be cool, but I just think that they should be fleshing out. Who would they have? Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
There's somebody else.
Flash.
Flash, yeah.
Yeah.
We're this deep and there's no Flash.
But I think that's the one where I'm like, well, that's what I'm saying, though, is that at that point, though, after when they hit Booster Gold, then they've already established 4 of the 5. Whereas Avengers only established 4 as well. By the time they hit Avengers 1. Like 4 of the Avengers.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
saying-
After Booster Gold, they have
better
Swamp
give
Thing.
Flash a good screen time and a good story, because they also, I think, did him dirty in the past.
Very dirty.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Fair.
Ezra Miller.
And I like Flash. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Well, after Booster Gold, we have Swamp Thing.
Okay.
Which to me also feels a little bit more akin to one of those like Marvel midnight special things that we got.
Yeah, like
horror
a kind
special
of one-off.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just like, what's with the Clayface? What's with the Booster Gold and the Swamp Thing? And even now, with this whole list, there's still no Justice League or Flash.
What's the list from? Where did you
It's
get
from
this?
IMDb.
Yeah,
Which is-
these are confirmed, yeah.
These have been
They're
like,
confirmed, but are they confirmed in this order?
so far.
Yeah.
Okay, but they can add to this order.
They can add
Oh,
to the
yeah.
order, sure, yeah.
So you
They
don't even
definitely
know
will.
if it's going to actually be in this order in the end.
No. But I'm saying in the order it's in currently, it's like, in my opinion, it seems like they might be flubbing after a really good start. They might be flubbing going forward. With things like Booster Gold, Swamp Thing, and Clayface.
Well,
When it's like, we need to start gearing up for Justice League eventually. Why are we doing this stuff first?
I kind of get you. I feel like 2 movies that feel less substantial does feel weird. In terms of like the wide universe, I'm sure they'll still be great movies, but wider universe, I don't know how much they'd really affect the larger story. So it does feel weird to not have Justice League at that point and then have 2 back-to-back more one-off kind of stories.
And if they wanted to get weird, I would have added like a Hawkman in there instead, because he is a Justice League member. Or maybe Elastic Man, who's kind of like Mr. Fantastic, but for DC. And he's also a Justice League member.
Yeah.
Like, add in, if you want to be more fun and wild, I feel like going Clayface and stuff wasn't the... Clayface, Booster Gold, and the
Yeah,
Thing
but I think
are not the moves. I feel like you should have done like Elastic Man, Flash,
but I think
Hutt Man.
but I think you need to hold off on judgment because, like I said, this list can be changed.
Well, that's why it's a hot take. I'm just taking the list I have now and saying
Okay,
I don't know
I
if the
would
future
I would
is
hold
great.
I would hold off on any judgment because
Plus, to me,
I could see things being added, and
Yeah.
and you don't
Plus-
know what direction they're going to take with these things either.
Also, I don't
Plus,
think it's...
I mean, I'm still like, you're still getting Superman 2,
Yep.
the next Batman, literally I guess a TV show about the birth of Wonder Woman, which is like, what? That sounds really interesting.
Yes.
Like, what? Yeah, what? I want to see that. That sounds interesting.
But here's the thing. Another aspect of it on why I think they might be flubbing after an amazing start is also Lanterns is a TV show.
Oh, and Lanterns.
Paradise Lost is a TV show.
That's fine with me.
That's
Yeah, that's
Green
fine.
Lantern and Wonder Woman, 2
I
of
don't
the
know.
most central characters. And to
That
me,
just- for
I
me,
feel like
that
that's
just
not a
means that-
good sign because,
Does that mean it's a series?
Yeah.
yeah, because...
For me, that just means I'm going to get more of those 2, which needed to be done a long time ago.
I think that,
Well, I don't know if it's a good idea currently because, like, Creature Commandos, for example, is part of the DC universe, but a lot of people didn't watch it. It was very popular and was popular enough, but I know that there's a lot of people trying to follow the DCU, that haven't watched it.
Then they're not
Because
trying very hard.
some people don't know it exists. Some people don't even know it's directly connected or will be in the future.
Then they need to be better fans.
Well, that's the thing is that, like, I understand that point more with, like, Lanterns. I do feel like probably should give Green Lantern his own movie. It feels a little weird to start him off with a show.
Funny enough,
Wonder Woman,
I'm the
I don't-
opposite.
Wonder Woman deserves her own movie, but
Yes,
this
but-
sounds super cool.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is that this feels more appropriate for a show beginning
About her
because
beginning.
it's about her birth. So it's
Yeah.
not really like it is about her, but it's not really
the
her
action
yet.
packed.
It's not
grown
actually
up Wonder
her.
Woman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Instead, it's going to be her Amazon mothers fighting gods and monsters
probably.
and politics about her growing up and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I will love every bit
And
of that.
Ares.
And hopefully
and
they
stuff.
will give
Yeah.
her own movie at some
To
point.
be fair, it might prop up Ares as a much better villain than Snyderverse did.
Facts. That's another thing. Yeah, when you get the first Wonder Woman movie and it's like maybe the villain is Ares again, they probably set that up in Paradise Lost and gave you a lot of character for Ares and backstory and stuff.
And Steppenwolf,
Yeah, yeah.
which was literally our first Justice League villain.
So I see that as a positive.
But
Paradise Lost.
it sounds
Here's
so
the
unique.
thing. Here's the thing. Paradise
As long as
Lost.
they at some point give her own movie because
Facts.
she needs it.
Facts.
My point is, I'm starting to be like, when are we even getting a Justice League movie? Is it going to be 2029, 2030?
Yeah.
Feels like because of this list, we're doing stuff that's not necessary completely, which might be filling up more time and pushing Justice League further and further back,
I mean, I see what you're saying because they could
which
introduce.
might not be a good idea for like phase one, basically.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Like, because they could easily like introduce all the heroes and stuff and all that, and then eventually build up to like a Justice League similar to MCU Phase 1. And then after that, they could really just go anywhere because even
What?
with new characters, they could still be building to something big. And then if they have another Justice League 2, then, well, they don't have to do any build up. They already introduced like the Justice League, so. Like, they could do build up and it probably would be a good idea, but they don't necessarily have to use like another Superman movie to build up or another like Batman movie. They could do a Clayface that maybe for some reason or another that Clayface movie is actually building up to the next Justice League movie or something.
And also, when they did 5 movies before Avengers, they also threw Hawkeye in Thor 1. They threw Black Widow into Iron Man 2.
Oh,
So these are characters that were introduced
that.
before the actual Avengers movie.
okay.
It just
Forgot about
wasn't
that.
a movie specifically for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, personally, they could have done that. They could have gone that route. They kind of already have a little bit with Superman.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really setting up any Justice League members. That was setting up, like, Guy Gardner's group
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. True.
So, and also kind of setting up, I forget what it's called, the villain group, a little bit. Because there's a villain group with Morpho in it.
Okay. I don't know.
Morpho is that one guy that was in Lex Luthor's Dimension prison that became a friend sort of Superman's. Lex Luthor had his son,
Oh yeah. I think I do remember that.
and
now.
he could like
Yeah.
turn into any element.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Morpho.
I was just having fun reading your
What?
Yo,
and Joker is already fucking dead. Holy, that's his note.
Bruh.
that's a different hot take.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mom, you're reading this hot
Sorry,
takes?
it was just funny. That sentence was funny to me.
Bruh.
So, based on what I've said, would you guys agree or disagree? James Gunn might be flubbing after an amazing start to the new DC universe. To be
I
fair,
disagree.
pay attention to the wording. I said might be.
I disagree.
The
but-
reasoning is 2 TV shows and then 3 that feel unnecessary in
Okay,
phase 1.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Uh-huh.
The reason I disagree is because, first of all, James Gunn so far has not showed me that he's going to flub on anything. He's done amazing work.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, I don't know what direction they're going to take. Just sitting here thinking about it while you guys talk, I could think of different ways they could do this and make it work. So I'm just going to have to hold back judgment until I see what happens.
Yeah.
In the meantime, no, I don't. Right at this, sitting right here in this moment, I don't think so.
What would be hilarious if Booster Gold was a fake out Flash movie? Because Booster Gold is a time travel hero that messes with time, and Flash can run so fast that he can go back and forth in time.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious, actually. That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Like, Flash is chasing a villain the whole movie, and he doesn't know who, and he's like, they're fucking with time. Who are they?
Yeah.
And eventually, it's Booster Gold.
Yeah.
That'd actually be a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, we've literally seen the MCU do fake outs like that before, where like they try and hide something or whatever. Like usually they did it more so in trailers, like, oh, we're going to CGI his eyes so it looks like it's not fucked up, but in the movie he actually gets like cut there or whatever.
Not only that.
Oh, that was Thor.
Yeah.
When he had his whole eye taken out.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only that, but the other reason I say that is because this is just a list that's not even in stone. This is the order it's going in, and there will be nothing added to it. That none of that you don't know. They might add more to this list. There might be more stuff that you think should be there that ends up showing up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I
can't.
I have to hold back
All right.
judgment.
Would you agree that they might be flubbing after an amazing start? If this is the list in order,
Set in stone. Like if this
set in
is
stone in order, so
how it's
anything
going to go.
revealed after this list also needs to be after all these other things have come out.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Which means
It's
we
in
could be
this
waiting
order.
for Justice League for a while.
I would still hold judgment because, like I said, just sitting here thinking about it while you guys talk, I was thinking of different directions they could go in to make it work. So.
Oh, and Aquaman. Aquaman's not on there.
True.
So, I'd still have to hold back judgment, and at this very moment in time, say no. But I still have to wait and see. It's kind of a wait and see for me. I have to wait and see. But I have a lot of trust in James Gunn. So.
Okay, Moms might not be wrong. There are rumors that Man of Tomorrow has like a crazy cast of like a lot of the Justice League members in it.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people are saying, can we just have it be a Superman movie? Can you not make it a Justice League movie with the Superman title? Personally, I hope that that's the case. I hope that's not a Justice League movie, basically.
Yeah.
If all of these characters, like all the Justice League members, happen to be in it, I hope it's more like Brainiac's invading Earth if he is the villain.
Yeah.
And he's sending his drones throughout Earth and stuff and whatnot. And we get very, very quick shots where it's just a one shot. Real quick shot of like Batman breaking a mech in Gotham City, Blue Beetle in his city breaking something or shooting things and stuff like that.
Like
but they're being like they're in different parts of the world fighting Brainiac's mechs, but they're not actually part of this movie story.
Yeah.
Right. Get it. That would be good, actually.
That would be fine. I just don't want them to be involved. I'm like, just let Superman and Lex team up and go crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a wait and see. We'll have to wait
I
and
hope
see.
Lex gets a mech suit.
I feel like he will. I feel like
Probably.
He will. Yeah, which will be sick as fuck. Mine is I would also disagree.
Wow, who would have guessed?
But my reasoning is, yeah, I kind of agree. We don't know where they're going to take this, and especially to add on to that, what I was going to say is that we've already seen that James Gunn likes to switch up things around and like kind of do different things from the comics and like kind of go with the weird choices and just really run with it. For example, the Suicide Squad. There were members in the Suicide Squad in his version of the movie that were like wild, like polka dot man. People were like, what the fuck? He has polka dot.
He's
man.
the goat. And he sees his mom everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's disappointed in him.
That's what I'm saying. They actually did him like really well. He was a really fun, interesting, tragic character.
Yeah.
And he was in the Suicide Squad, which is not typical for that character.
Right.
So, bleeding up to the Justice League, who knows? Maybe Booster Gold are going to be in the Justice League.
Don't.
Maybe.
Don't roll your eyes. It's a wait and see.
Maybe Swamp Thing will be in that bitch.
No.
It's a wait and see situation. But as Nick said, and I have said, James Gunn has not let us down yet.
Yep.
So
he's gone hit for hit.
Maybe Clayface will be in the Justice League.
No, I mean that probably not.
no.
That's a bit of a stretch.
We'll
get it stretched because it's Clayface.
We're gonna get Clayface and Booster Gold and Swamp Thing in Justice League before Flash and Aquaman.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a good start to me. Sounds like a good phase 1.
No, but I'm saying like they might be setting them up as like these might be his version of kind of like a Hawkman and other Justice League members that are more kind of background / side characters. Not saying he wouldn't do Hawkman, but maybe he's like, I want to also have.
You have to just wait and see what direction they go in.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
They might be doing a lot
Well,
of.
I have the
until
take.
he starts slacking.
But that's the
Me
thing.
too.
That's the thing. I have the same exact take as you guys. My hot take is that they might be flubbing.
But
Because
that's
of
not
the
what I
list that
think.
we know.
I don't think that
they're
they might be flubbing
The
at this
only-
point. I do not think that. They haven't yet.
We have to wait and
so
see.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
It is what
You're
I'm
being
saying.
negative.
I'm not being negative,
That's
though.
negative, isn't it, Nick?
Bruh.
What? Why are you staring at the camera? We're talking to you.
I'm doing a bit. I'm doing a bit, Mom. Come on.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He thinks he's on stage.
Bruh. But yeah, no, I disagree with you. Yeah, I don't think it's loving at all. What I was gonna say is that the minute that he starts slacking, then that's when I'll start being like, oh, that one was a bit of a miss.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, Right now, we chilling, baby.
We can't
groovy,
say
baby.
it right now because he hasn't given us a reason to.
Uh-huh. I'm like, yo, we chilling. I'm rocking with my boy. I'm rocking with the gun.
With the gun?
Wouldn't it be cool if you got to meet him while you were in LA?
That would be cinema.
You don't know. I mean, it could happen. You're going to
could.
be working with
No,
the big wigs.
Oh, I know.
Dude,
I'm excited to like
If
see.
you meet James
who am I
Gunn,
gonna
say,
meet, bro?
huh?
I'm sure you'll
I
meet a
said
lot
I'm
of
excited to just like who am I gonna meet? I'm
people
excited.
the average person can't meet.
Yeah.
If you meet James Gunn, just be like, my brother should be in charge of Batman. The person you have doing the Brave and the Bold,
I mean,
fire him.
Yeah, just
hire
you,
my
fire
brother.
you
the
would
guy
definitely
hired,
be
bro.
really good at it.
Yeah.
But
Hey, I might be able to squeeze you in on the sequel.
Yeah,
you
but they've
go.
already passed
Make
so
the
many
Sturge
good
dreams come
Batman
true.
stories because they
they can
skipped.
go back.
No, they skipped right over
Bruh.
to Damian Wayne immediately. That's skipping so much.
Bruh.
So you don't want it now? Just
Oh, I
pass
would
up
want
the
it
job?
anyway,
Okay.
but
That's what I thought.
especially if they're like,
Well-
I want you to do Batman Justice League, then I would especially be like, oh, okay. We're doing Justice League Doom, boys. Batman's planned out how to kill all the rest of them.
And he knows because he knows
Bruh.
every comic.
Oh yeah. Nerd.
What?
You're a nerd. It's alright, we're all nerds. Bruh.
I was gonna say real fast, I just really want a Bat Family saga where we actually get a Batman that is the same actor the whole time through because it's a connected universe.
Yeah.
And he goes from Dick Grayson to Tim Drake to Jason Todd to Damian Wayne, or no, to Batgirl to Damian Wayne, and then actually have like family dinners in some scenes where like all of his past Robins and Batgirl are all at the family dinner in the Batcave because he ends up getting a giant white table in the Batcave specifically because they have timed dinners like every Friday or on the weekend or whatever every week because they consider themselves the Bat family where they all come together and eat at least once every week together. And I would put that scene in one of the movies. I'd be like, we're going to have a Bat family dinner.
That would
I have a feeling.
That'd be pretty cool.
I have a feeling that's probably why they skipped Damian Wayne, because they're probably going to use the Brave and the Bold to introduce the whole Bat family, and probably have the Bat family dinner scene and everything.
You're still skipping over the history of everything, though.
But I'm sure that's what
They're going to just discuss it.
Cover
and
the
stuff.
history.
Yeah, they'll just like talk about it,
exploring these characters.
We'll see. It's a wait and see.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Also,
bro.
Alfred is considered
Don't
part of the
be down
Bat
there,
family.
bro.
No, we know that.
And Alfred, when they have the dinner, he brings everyone dinner, and then he sits at the other. Batman's at one head of the table,
Yeah.
and Alfred sits at the other head of the table after he's brought the food for everyone.
Yeah.
You go for real. You deserve that shit.
I want that scene in a movie so bad.
I have a feeling you're going to get it.
No, I don't. I won't get it. I won't. No. Well.
No way.
Baby want Bat family. Bat family.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. Tism attack. Oh.
You don't have the tism.
I know, but I have a brother with the tism.
Bong.
So I'm a tism honorary.
He's an honorary Chistel.
Tistel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I call him a Tistel.
So you both disagree.
Strong.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
Eat it. You do want to do
I mean, I might agree in the future if he does prove to be flubbing.
Yeah, if
But
he actually has a miss,
I
then
have
I'll
to
be
see
like,
it
okay,
first.
you know, you might have been on to something, Rob.
I don't. Right now, I have full confidence in him.
Yep.
I also don't understand why we didn't even. I feel like you should start a DC universe with Superman and Batman as the two leads, and we're literally getting a second Superman movie before we even get a Batman 1 movie.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is kind of crazy.
I mean,
But
fair.
that's me. Superman, Batman, and Martian Manhunter are basically like the.
When's Superman
the
coming
three-
out?
I don't know.
There's no date.
I know there was a year. I think it said 2027, if I'm not mistaken. But I do know that it's planned so far to come out before Brave and the Bold.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Iron Man, Thor, and Cap are kind of like the spearhead of Avengers, while Martian Manhunter, Superman, and Batman are the spearhead of Justice League. So I'm like, we should have a Superman and a Batman be
Well,
like
you're
the
just
heads.
gonna have to wait and see.
To be fair, we got 2 Iron Mans before Cap.
Ugh. It's true.
Just saying.
But we didn't wait that long until we got a Cap.
But that's pretty long. 2 movies before him.
But he was
And
the
those
first
movies-
Avenger.
2 movies before him.
But he was the first Avenger.
I was just trying to be like, well, canonically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Canonically, he
There's
came
an
first.
excuse too because time.
Wow.
Because
What are you, both booster?
Time! What in the world?
What the fuck was that?
you get
Acting like you're about to get fucking acting like you're about to stop walking during the long walk.
Oh, wow.
No, but do you want to talk the time? But Stop making me laugh, Nick.
Got him.
What was I saying?
Oh my lord.
You were trying to argue that Captain America being after Iron Man 2 was not as big
There's
of a
an
deal
excuse.
as Batman being after Iron Man 2, or
Superman.
2 when it's like the same scenario basically.
Yeah.
No, because
Yes,
because
yes.
Cap is literally the man out of time
Yeah.
because he gets frozen and then they have to thaw him out during the events of World War II, and they have to thaw him out in modern day. Technically speaking, first Avenger, yeah, but also because of the time angle, I'm like, I guess you have an excuse. Batman and Superman stories literally are
They're the
concurrently
same.
going on like this, forward in
same.
time at the same time.
Bruh.
They're the same.
Meanwhile, Iron Man story, modern day, going forward. Cap in an iceberg. There is
For
a
2
there
whole
is
movies.
Bruh.
no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I don't believe it was for 2 whole movies, but
It was.
Iron Man 1 and 2 came before Cap
Yeah.
1.
I don't know when they thawed him out though.
I mean, there's an excuse.
Yeah,
so
imagine,
just forget it.
no, imagine
But my
the
point-
timeline they thaw him out before Iron Man 1.
He's punching those sandbags the whole time, waiting for Nick Fury.
Yeah. When the fuck is he showing up?
And then Nick finally walks in. Can I finally do the Avengers? Can I do the Avengers?
First, you gotta let us make a movie on your backstory.
Then he goes,
Fuck.
no, I don't wanna.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways.
Good lord.
Bruh.
Anyway, when you want to do the outro?
Da 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 da.
That was the outro.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna get there.
That would be a funny outro, I'm not gonna lie.
That was a fun one.
Yep, that was a good podcast.
I didn't get as bored with this one. The other one felt